Yes, we should be seeing very interesting strategies, and I did ask how these guys are doing today. They did answer, so moving on.
All right. So we're gonna do something a little bit because we started a little bit earlier. We're doing something else. We're having a recap of the last stream as a recap. So
As a
Sia can
filler.
go. Yeah, as a filler. So you can go ahead and switch it.
Full time.
Yes, so today we have this bracket. So yesterday we did have Hoshikuzu beating out Hoshino and Cosmic Archer beating out Kafka. Today we do have Hoshiomi against Ciari. Hoshiomi representing CN, Ciari is representing JP. World Peace representing KR versus Yellowfin representing EN. So any predictions from you guys?
I think Hoshiomi is going to lose the first match because I think she might get stuck in traffic in the expo.
Yeah, they are waiting.
They're gonna see someone playing with an iPad and just doing eSports PL.
iPad with notifications.
Probably gonna draw a big crowd.
I mean, realistically, right? Hoshiomi already has very much experience for this esports stuff since she was here last time for esports, and Ciari is first time. So I'm honestly rooting for Hoshiomi, but seeing Ciari win would be also an amazing show.
Yes.
I also think Hoshiomi has a chance because she already has participated in the previous esports and has experience. However,
Staying awake is going to be a priority for her, though.
yeah. It's gonna take time.
Yes,
Apparently, she stayed awake for practice.
Yeah, she did stay awake for an entire night to practice, so we should see something interesting from her.
Reminder that if Ciari actually loses, that means there's gonna be no more representatives for JP.
Sia notepad.
That's correct.
But I'm also very interested on the next match as well because personally I don't have any much info from these two next players.
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't.
If Yellowfin wins, does this mean there's going to be a world war? Kind of nervous.
Yeah, we might get Ian versus Ian for the finals.
But honestly, world peace is kind of an unknown here because we don't know much about the KR players. But Yellowfin has been practicing a lot, just like Cosmic did yesterday.
Yeah, we should see something interesting. So let's move on to the rules. I mean, rules are rules. So yes, rules time. So for this quarterfinal match, everything will be 1 hour. Every match will be played on Polarized Light EX map only. Map 1, by the way, no map 2. Player with the highest score will move on to the next round. So bans, every player will ban 5 dolls of their opponent. The commentators will randomly pick 5 doll index numbers for global ban. They're also not allowed to use duplicate dolls and fairies. The quarterfinals will have Parachute Fairy banned. They're also only allowed to use 3 hots. Moving on, the duration will be 1 hour for the quarterfinals. And as mentioned, they only are allowed to use 4 combat echelons and 3 HOCs. So that will be the rules. So do you guys want to do a recap from yesterday for the guys that missed out?
Well, it's inevitable that an anime will have a recap episode, so let's get into it.
Last time.
Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, fine, you do it, fine.
Alright, last time on GFL eSports Season 2, we had Hoshino from KR versus Hoshikuzu from CN. They had pretty different death stack comps. I think Hoshino used the R93 IWS team, which was pretty similar to Cosmic's team. But Hoshikuzu randomly put KFC into his death stack team, which I think cost him like 2 or 3 resets. Very questionable. But Hoshikuzu was able to take the map control early, and Hoshino lost out on 100,000 points because he wasn't able to get the M4 NPC all the way to the end of the Elid zone.
Same for the NPC at the basement for the console. So 25k as well.
I'd say mainly the big difference between Hoshino and Hoshikuzu, because you say that their death stack teams were very different, right? And like Kuzu retreated a lot, but despite that, Hoshikuzu's KFC and R93 team was actually very competent in fighting most of the death stacks. The big difference was just the map objectives with the radar and the console on Paradise Zone.
Oh yeah, I think both of the players had generally very clean fights, but the match ended up coming down to how well they controlled the map. In the end, Hoshikuzu had 799k and beat Hoshino, who had 658k. And Hoshikuzu is going to be moving on to the semifinals, which will happen next week.
If bans don't change, I suppose the IWS R93 will be a very popular pick.
Let's see if it gets used today by players in our first match.
Speaking of IWS, I think one of the artists that loves IWS, you know who is he? He was very pleased with what happened yesterday. So let's see whether...
Well, not just
Madcore.
any artist say it. It's Madcore, the guy who draws all the loading screen comics and has, I think, maybe like 8 or 10 oathed IWSs.
Yep, he's the one.
Potentially more to come.
He was very
Potentially,
pleased.
yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to the second match.
Yesterday's second match was Kafka from JP against Cosmic from EN. Kafka was unfortunately playing on a mobile device that almost ran out of battery, which we did get to see when he reset a lot of death stack fights because he had a MGSG team instead of an RF team for the death stacks, which forced him to retreat a fight in one of the later turns and also reset multiple times earlier on.
See, this fight for me was actually surprising because at the very first, when we saw the MGSG, we were like, oh no, that's so bad, especially after the resets. But surprisingly, Kafka net a very good score of 790k, even compared to the first match. However, his opponent was just Cosmic, just absolutely annihilated him with 920k, highest so far in the knockouts.
A lot of the foreign players did not expect so much skill coming out of a region as EN, but Cosmic really surprised everybody. Apparently Hoshiomi, the competitor in today's first match, stayed up all night practicing after seeing Cosmic's 900k score.
Yeah. Compared to the previous match, this match, Cosmic and Kafka's one was less aggressive compared to the first one, and they could focus much more on certain objectives, and that's why the scores were much higher.
Well, we do gotta riff on Cosmic a little bit because he had to do a reset on a non-death stack fight. It's pretty
The
funny.
dogs.
Yeah, that's why they have to get up the micro game for the future matches.
Cosmic's strategy was very interesting because he was the only one who capped the supply. You know the supply line at the very start of the turn, which is on the right, and the helipad below it. Only Cosmic was the one who capped that helipad and was able to place a good chain line of echelons. And he's also the only one who did not do any death stacks at the very start of the turns. He actually only did the bottom right and the top left, and he started saving up EMPs before going for the death stacks at later turns.
Well, also another thing that Cosmic did was he let a lot of the top death stacks come towards him instead of aggressively seeking them out, which let him focus more on the bottom side map control and saved him a lot of time overall, which is probably why he had much higher score than the other competitors yesterday.
We're gonna have to see if any of the competitors today will be will somehow copy strats or adapt to the Cosmic's idea.
Speaking of which, let's move on towards today's two competitors.
Yes. In match 1, we have Hoshiomi representing CN. So I think Doug, you casted her before. Was it you?
Nope.
Was it not you? Okay, never mind. You do it anyway.
Alright, perfect. Hoshiomi is one of the competitors from the last eSports, and she has been in top 20, top 10 in a lot of the previous ranking events on CN. In fact, what she likes to do is to take the rank 1 spot on the first day of a ranking event and just sit there and not do another ranking. She says she's only trying to reach the semifinals this time, but honestly, I expect her to go pretty far because she is one of the players from CN that everybody looks to for the ranking strats each time.
Also, wanted to mention that what Doug said was correct. She did take the number 1 spot in Mirror Stage in CN on day 1. Then she didn't do anything after. She basically invented the strategy that we used in Mirror Stage all the way to the last day. Then, you know, she didn't do any more runs after that.
Huge Chad move.
Yes, and on the other side, we have Sierra representing JP.
This guy got 2 ranking events, rank 1 in a row, just like Sarah's here on EN server. Ciari was rank 1 Isomer and rank 1 CT, and then during SC, he got rank 3 in a ranking run and immediately went camping the next day because he was so confident he wouldn't fall out of the top 3. He has been practicing for this esports for the last 5 hours in a row. So I'm sure he's ready for it.
Hopefully they are all ready for it. So next thing is let's move on to the general bans. I think we did do the general bans the other time. So let's move on to it.
Match 1 on day 2,
And yay,
Hoshiomi versus
we spin
Ciari.
wheel. We spin wheel.
We spin the $300.
Let's see who the fans are this time.
Hoshiomi's pretty good, kinda.
Yeah.
I think.
Who is she?
It's a
Oh,
shotgun.
we're gonna use shotguns.
Shotgun.
Do you use shotguns in map 1?
No,
No.
You can use it for... Wait, really?
Don't forget these dolls are banned for
I
both
thought they would
players,
use it,
but
but
just
hey.
for this map. Okay, guys, I think it's rigged KMT.
Wait, what?
So,
Unlucky.
4-star MG from...
She's the MG, right?
Yeah.
That's just
Okay.
unlucky.
She a drop?
I still don't know who UKM is.
Yeah.
She's the 4-star MG.
Oh, the green hair?
Whoa.
That's not right.
Who's
I
this?
don't know
A
who's
new
3-star
Who are
SMG
you?
from Polarized Light
Who are
that
you?
neither of the players will even think about using.
This very event.
Wait,
Very
4
bad
TM.
bans overall by the RNG wheel so far.
Oh, it's,
You guys better have
it's the
farm
new one
40
from
PM.
PL.
Sorry,
that
we
makes
don't have
sense, that's
advanced
right.
ban
It's a
technology.
three-star.
Ah,
to ban
yes.
Oh, it's
Another
obviously
useless
The
Oh,
others
there's
are CMS.
The worst
It's the
one.
worst CMS.
Much
the worst one.
Can we get a grape? Perhaps.
Great.
So far, no interest in bands aside from Say, I
Oh,
guess.
Oh, this is
Hey,
the
has a mod.
glasses MG.
MG.
NCM, but we
Almost
don't have the
18.
mod here in EN, so
Almost
what's the
18.
point?
Yeah.
And with
That was all of
that, we are finished with the
Yeah.
bans. We also got the global ban, the ban list from each player. Wow. We see some adaptations from Hoshiomi this time.
Holy cow, Ciari can use grape. I
This
was
is-
so
Whoa.
surprised that for the first time grape isn't banned.
This is a pretty interesting band. Did Ciari ban the same dolls that Kafka banned?
Yeah, I think they're exactly the same.
Yes, the Grey Panyang Cord, PKP, KFC.
I don't think the PKP ban is pretty good. I think the JP players are focusing too much on the MG echelons for the death
It's
stack.
probably because they themselves use the MG teams for death stacks, so they also banned them,
That's right.
thinking they were the way to go.
Well, the global bans this time are just as worthless as before, but it's very interesting that Hoshiomi banned Webley, P22, and PX4. I think this is an adaptation from day one, because she probably saw that PX4 was used in all of the RF death stack echelons, so she wanted to make sure that CRE was forced to use like something less optimal, such as those MG teams.
I'm just really surprised that Grape isn't banned. And
Yeah,
I'm
she's
looking
giving
forward
away
to-
Grape.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see whether Grape is used.
Also, mind you that these player bans were given before the first day matches started, so they were not sure of the first day strats.
No pad.
Well, I don't think that CRE would be hesitant to skip out on Grape this time, seeing as Grape is finally open for the first time in the tournament. It would be incredible if he didn't use Grape in his Death Stack team. It would be a huge blunder, in my opinion.
Yeah, so far the MG teams have been really bad.
They have. They're very
And-
interesting choices because
Yeah.
they're not really. They are getting buffs only from tiles rather than like, say in rifle handgun death stack teams, it's getting buffs from handguns, overall team buffs. But here in the MG SGs, it's only from the tile buffs, and they have a very RNG reliant targeting.
And without the handguns in the MGSG team, it doesn't have a lot of damage, so you're relying on the SGs to actually tank the Hydras for a little bit, which is pretty difficult.
What I'm thinking is, I wonder if IWS or R93 or any of those stalls will in the future reach the ban list, right?
I think for
Because-
semifinals, we're gonna get a lot of handgun bans rather for the death stack teams because the RFs are kind of easy to replace, and because there's more echelons in the semifinals, I think they're gonna go with handgun bans.
Oh, mind you that global bans might be like just a meme and worthless for now, but
Yeah.
potentially it might have some impact in the semifinals when we
Perhaps.
see, because it's gonna have more teams, and then low rarity dolls are also impactful because in the rules, if you guys have seen that two star, 3-star, 4-star can increase the timeline, so I'm very excited to see the global bans having an impact. But for now, unfortunately, it's not gonna have any impact whatsoever.
Yeah, I think for this time's bans, they're pretty standard on both sides. I'm pretty surprised that Hoshiomi didn't ban Grape, but I think both sides are going to be able to make death stack teams that work fine even with these bans. So once again, it'll come down to execution and map control.
We can see that already that there's some adaptation, and it's been only a day since a previous match. We can look forward to next week where it will be more adaptations, especially
Yeah.
with new rules as well.
I think a lot of people next week are going to start copying Cosmic Strat with letting the death stacks come towards them instead of pushing out all the way into the death stack zone.
That
I think-
depends actually, because
Oh, well,
You-
yeah, they have more echelons.
they have more
And Taro.
echelons, so that means they're gonna have more fights, which means it's gonna be more time consuming. And mind you that Cosmic didn't actually kill every death stack, so maybe in the semifinals we might see actual beans getting used more against the harder death stacks like the Typhoon Dogs and the Typhoon Hydras with the 100 Cyclops.
Do you think the semifinals will have less Bean fights or more Bean fights?
I'd say
The
probably
thing
more.
is, the thing is with Cosmic Strat was pretty interesting because he actually has less bean fights, so he can actually gain the full value of the CE because the beans just reduce the CE so much that it's like fighting something worse than a normal spawn, right?
Yeah.
But when you reach semifinals, you have more teams, and that means more slots for ferries. So potentially, maybe we can see players using landmine, rocket, or construction again.
There'll be much more ferry choices as well because there's more echelons.
I can't wait
Yeah.
for them to actually start pairing to declog the bottom right zone because that means there's going to be a lot more fights overall,
Oh, you're
which will cost
right.
a lot of time.
More difficult
So-
fights.
Yeah,
Parachute is banned in knockouts.
you're going
Yeah,
to
that will be
see
also a thing.
you're going to
This
see a
is
lot
also
more
true.
easy fights, like non-death stack fights. So it will go really up to the wire in terms of time.
Then they may have more resets with these debuff fights.
Perhaps
There's,
parachute debuff the death stack? Smile? Maybe?
No, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Maybe?
Perhaps.
Question
Do you
though.
guys in chat think I should get a new duck picture for the semifinals?
You should have the petting duck. You know the duck that gets petted.
Well, if I do a good job, give me a petted duck.
But I do have a question. So with the bans, right, from the Hoshiori banning out a Webley and PX4, do we expect the repeat of a MGSG team used by Kafka?
God, I hope not. That team had a lot of problems with some of the harder death stacks and even caused a retreat. So if they do use it again, hopefully he's practiced enough to make sure he doesn't have those micro errors.
I'm also hoping no one gets the low battery notification for today.
Well, my secret insider knowledge says that Ciari is playing on an iPad, so he should have very little lag actually, because the
Please
iOS
keep
client
it
is-
charged.
Oh no.
This sort of stuff has to be prepared for.
Play in front of a fridge.
match.
What? Why?
Get
Why a
the-
fridge?
Avoid your iPad from heating up.
What?
It's the strat.
It's big brain. That's a temperature save.
He's been practicing, as Doug said, for the last 5 hours. That iPad must be like a toaster right now.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
wonder if he's playing. He's gonna play with his charger on.
I mean, of course, you don't want to run out of battery, and I don't think you can leave GFL playing for an entire hour without having battery issues.
Dude, I played CT ranking with my phone charge for 5 hours. It's not fun.
I did the same for Singularity. Oh, it was painful. Waiting for the Typhons with Contender and AFKing.
Yeah, well, hopefully we don't have to see a lot of slow Typhon fights this time, because the MG team caused Kafka to have a couple of really slow death stack fights that cost him some time as well.
I mean, what is actually the main reason that the MG team suck, right?
Well, the main reason is it can't kill the Hydras and Minotaurs in a lot of the death stacks fast enough, so you take a lot of damage. And also against the Typhons, they don't have the reliable backline targeting that the rifles have, so you have to slowly walk up to the Typhons while getting lasered.
Laser,
They
huh?
have to reload as well, so
Oh yeah.
they have to wait.
Why not
Bro,
use
just use
P30?
RFs.
Use P30.
Yeah, that's why I use rifles. Yeah.
True.
I mean,
Calico.
both
Movement
players
speed.
have Calico available, so I
Wait.
think Calico movement speed would be very huge here.
So you're saying they should put Calico on an MGSG team?
No, so
No,
don't
we're
really-
saying,
No,
we're saying
MGSG
use
Calico.
RFs.
We're
MGs
saying
suck.
to not use MGSG2.
Okay, look. MGs aren't bad, but without Cord, MGs are bad. And Cord's
Yeah.
gonna be permabanned.
The only good MGs
we're
are
not gonna
Cord
see
and RPK 203, which we don't even have.
Although we did say that Cord, Grape, Hanyang will get permaban, but then right now we see Grape open, so
Hmm.
Well, only a couple
Maybe there's
minutes
a chance.
until the match
Who
starts.
knows? We may see more handgun bans for the future matches.
Like I said, why not
PX
expand the
for
10
ban.
ban? Sorry, why not expand the 10 bans?
Oh yeah.
that's gonna be 5 bans is enough for I guess it's not much for knockouts, but we're gonna see the impact of bans once we get to the later fights, especially when more echelons can be used.
Yeah, I think 5 bans out the no thinking required easiest strats, but still allows everybody to be able to take fights as long as they kite well.
I do like the PX4 Webley ban though, because I think they're the ones carrying the dead stack teams, especially PX4. PX4 5-7 combo has been very popular aside from the MG teams.
Yeah, PX4 ban is pretty much banning out the entire PX4 5-7 combo, yeah. I
They're
think
incredibly strong.
PX4 and Calico are the two must-ban handguns starting from now for the semifinals.
Oh, but we have seen 2 variations of the IWS R93, right? We've seen IWS R93 with PX4 5-7 and Webley, right? And then we've seen from another fight, Cosmic ones, PX4 5-7 and Calico. So I think the PX4 ban is very good because it's the common denominator of both teams.
Alright,
good point,
boys. We're in the match now. The match just starts in less than a minute. We're starting on the hour, by the way.
Oh,
Let's go.
20 seconds before the
Ready.
match starts.
Yep. Good luck, have fun to both
First
players.
should be Oshiomi and Siari.
Yeah, Hoshiomi looked kind of cute though. Why we have the
Sim.
Vancouver model in
Sim.
screen?
Seb. We're starting now. Good luck, have fun to both players.
Good luck.
Oshiomi starting.
Literally starting already.
And there we go, the match has started.
I just started.
Hoshi already going down towards the bottom right zone, I think.
One right.
Yeah.
Similar to Cosmic Strat.
Is this NTW?
I think that's R93.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
that's
is
R93. AGS deployed for CRA here.
There we go. See? PX4 5-7 Calico and IWS R93.
Yep,
This is the same death stack team as Cosmic used.
that's the good one, honestly. I don't think you can get any better with Hanyang Ban.
We're gonna have to see if she has a Sui to use as well, or construction.
I think Sui is probably better because you can put it on the further nodes.
It's less AP and has more advantages compared to a construction, despite its weaker buff.
Yo, what the heck are these tiles for MP5 on Ciari's side? It's not hitting any of the
MP5
RF.
buffing no one.
It's strange tiles.
Calico's
Well,
already
at least
damaged. Very early, not even against a death stack.
Not memes frontline. Pretty scum.
Oshiomi's following the same path as Cosmic.
Yeah, I think
She's going bottom
Hojiomi
right.
probably just saw the cosmic score and was like, "Yeah, I'll just do this."
She had a lot of time to prepare because she couldn't sleep.
Oh, that was pretty cool from Ciari swapping to get on the supply line there. 1 AP save.
Already Sui down.
Here we
Oshiomi
have
should
MGS
retreat
team.
here. Yeah, it's the same OP.
Oh no, it's the same
Yeah, it's
MGS.
No.
This might be painful later on.
This is the same MG team as Kafka.
Go.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
gonna have some fun fights later on.
yeah. Ciari redeployed his team already.
Hoshi hasn't capped the supply line yet. Oh, is Hoshi? Oh, Hoshi's gonna
This is
use the
round cap.
NPCs. Look, look, look.
Yeah, yeah.
He's getting the
With the
NPCs to cap the supply line.
Yep.
That's smart.
Oh, I thought she was round capping. Oh yeah, that's smart.
She is. Oh, she is, right?
Yep.
And Hoshiumi has already finished the turn 1. Same for
Ending turn
Ciari.
almost the same time.
It's about 30 minutes.
Gonna have both supply line cap.
Dead even at the moment.
Very different openers. Oh,
Already got that death stack walking onto his Sui.
Hoshiomi got that loading screen. Oh, there we go. Safe. It's gonna be some time lost there.
It's always the client.
Every time I see these NPC echelons, I want the in-game lore commander fired.
Dude, I'm telling you, more NPCs means more chances to get loading screen bug.
Yeah. The NPC movement saves AP, but could cost you time.
And you may lose precious points if they die.
You know what doesn't lose you points?
What?
Using a proper dead stack team.
True.
True.
No, maybe perhaps Ciari will get the good RNG and have no resets for the MG fights.
That's true. If the
Or
microgame is
maybe
decent, yeah.
he'll have construction,
That
perhaps.
Rico M14 Webley team, I think that can actually handle a death stack as well.
That stacks M14 Rico to maybe. The thing is, it doesn't have enough. I don't think it's gonna have enough firepower
Well,
What
it has
variant was
the SA.
It's a
I
lot
didn't
of
see.
easy fights.
because the dead
Yeah.
stack team has the beach.
These NPC fights are actually costing quite a bit of points.
Yeah. Despite finishing
And
the
a
turn,
lot of time. I mean,
yeah.
Ciari is already
on
well
turn
into
2.
turn 2.
Oshiomi actually has less AP
Hoshio
for turn
has, yeah,
2.
15 AP turn 2, and Ciari has 20.
Hoshiumi is beginning.
Oh, she's
some
already going.
zombies. Yeah, the zombies. Very early.
We're gonna see the first dead stack fight.
Ciari. Yeah,
This is EMP, I think, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, this is EMP then, Sui.
Should be easy.
Now
We're
this
gonna
is
see if
the
this is gonna be a reset.
MGSG part.
Hydras are still alive.
Looking
Oh, shot
better,
out
but It's looking
the
better,
Hydras.
but there's still a Hydra alive.
You
Oh,
can
it's
see
so
the Hydras
safe.
are doing
So
the
healthy.
Hydras are doing only 1 damage to the shotgun because of the EMP. This is
Wow.
actually pretty smart.
They're gonna Hydra's gonna be yeah, this is easy.
Easy.
Okay, that was way better than yesterday.
Why were you guys shitting on MG teams? So good.
I don't know what you're talking about. I always believed in them. We have a bit of a difference in HOC setups here. Hoshiomi is using AT4 while Ciari is using AGS. Is this like a range versus damage trade off? Oh, Hoshiomi is using AGS as well.
No
Okay,
M2.
interesting.
M2 isn't maxed on her account.
That's
Interesting.
unfortunate.
I think that might cause some problems on the death stack fights. Speaking of
Second
which,
death stack
Ciari
fight.
into
EMP.
one already.
I think Hoshiomi has her AGS on the beam. I guess that's to save AP later on.
Well, this early on.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh,
This
actually
isn't-
no, it's EMP.
Yeah, it
Wait.
should be fine.
Okay, the
Wait,
Hydras are dying
wait.
fast. They're dying faster.
As long as this Hydra dies soon.
Close.
Cassie should be able to tank.
Yeah, he can tank with.
Using
Oh,
bullet
boy.
time. Oh,
It's close.
I think he needs
Alright,
to...
he got it.
Okay, got it. Okay, now he'll do Hawk Drag.
This is gonna take a while.
Yeah, quite a while. Very reminiscent of Singularity.
Reminiscent of
Oshiomi
the,
just chilling.
reminiscent of the sleep that Hoshiomi didn't get.
That's the second death stack done. No resets.
I mean, this is a really fast turn 2 for Hoshiomi. Already on 0 AP turn 2. Because no death stack fights yet.
She did start with less AP
that-
as well.
So, Ciari got 2 death stack fights, which is about 60k points. So
60K.
without those, yeah, without those, I think they're pretty even on score so far.
Although Hoshiomi already finished the turn 2.
Yeah. Well, those death stack
Very-
fights are the most of the time.
It's very hard to gauge which one's on the lead because, well, you can see that Ciari has 60k points. That's because he already killed 2 death stacks.
I think Hoshiomi's ahead on time because she didn't fight the death stacks yet. So I think they're pretty much even right now, actually.
She will have to fight it soon, though.
Yeah.
This one's just gonna be a healthy zombie fight.
This team that
Crazy with
Hoshiomi
the
is using has HS2K and Deagle, so it will be able to fight the Ares if she can be fast enough to get it to spawn in time.
Was Cosmic Archer the only one who was able to spawn Ares on the yesterday?
And he wasn't able to fight it either because it spawned
No,
right before
it
he
spawned
ended.
away. Yeah. It didn't run into him.
I really like this team that Hoshiomi's using. I think this can handle EMP death stacks no problem.
The MG teams are fighting the dogs. I love how the MG teams are, while the dogs have very high evasion, the MG teams are taking care of it very quickly because they die before even using the shield. Unlike
Yeah.
RF teams where there are cases the dogs can use the shield before even getting killed.
And
guess
rifles target the back line as well, so they'll start targeting whatever's at the back rather than the dogs themselves.
Yeah, I guess that's where the time save is with the MGSG team.
But so far, Ciari is still ignoring the... Oh wait, he's just about to go to the bottom, right? A turn late than Hoshiomi. But there's still a lot of enemies and a lot of clogs on the right.
Yeah,
You can already
he-
see some different approaches to the strats as well. Just like
Hoshiomi did the similar strat of Cosmic capping the helipad on the bottom right, unlike Ciari.
yeah, Hoshiomi's definitely going for a faster strat here.
By the way,
think-
guys, you remember how Ciari is allowed to use grape? I don't see grape at all.
Really?
Oh no!
Oh, right, this
This-
rifle team is Rico. Rico
This is
R93.
Rico R93.
It's very interesting.
Where's the grade?
Would you guys think
See-
that Great would be the better option here in the
Yeah,
desktop team?
If he had Grape, that Minotaur would have been dead like 3 seconds earlier.
The thing with MG teams, right? Because Grape is not really for... I'd say Grape is for death stack teams, because if you've seen the past fights of Kafka using the MG teams, the main problem was the Hydras, right? And if you have Grape there, you just one-shot any Hydra there. But MG teams, you have to rely on the RNG that their targets would hit the Hydras or the priority targets first. Otherwise, they would die.
Oh, he already retreated that team. He's finally done with turn 2, though. Hoshiomi, on the other hand, is already fighting one of the Smashers, so she is focusing that Elid zone hard early on. I think she's trying to get 60
Wait.
kills for areas
Wait,
as
this
soon
is a
as possible.
416 Exodia?
That's a very interesting team. to
Wait, it
follow.
is! It's a 416 Exodia.
Well, the grenade should be able to kill all the zombies in one go, so it should save some time over.
Focuses a lot of buffs on 416's nade. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a
Very
weird
wide.
comp.
It's a very wide AoE, so yeah. Pretty strong.
Deagle's just there for raw damage? Oh, that's so weird.
Ciari's comp here is also Deagle HS2K, but it's using MGs instead. I think it's using the airstrike fairy just like last time with Kafka to kill the zombies faster.
That's fine because there's only like very few smashers. So I think
Yeah.
having faster fights against the normal zombies is a good payoff.
They're pretty weak. They're low HP, so airstrike would do a really large amount of HP damage on them. It speeds things up.
Airstrike fairy is the eSports strat passed down all the way from SC.
Oh, yeah, I
He's
did-
using the airstrike right now for his first zombie fight. He's moving into that area now on turn 3.
Watch on the Enfield.
And all the zombies are already dead. That's fast.
We haven't seen a single death stack fight with Oshiomi.
Yeah.
Oh no, we haven't seen it yet.
This one's a
Very
bean
similar.
fight.
It's very similar to Cosmic Strat.
Yeah, this being death stack should be dead pretty fast. Well, here's the 416 for Ciari on this team.
And Dorothy's on the team.
Oh! That's a lot of damage on NTW.
Dorothy carrying the fight. So good. NTW 416 reminds me of the Grape Salt Mod comp.
That was just a being death stack fight, Sarahs. You don't have to breathe into your mic. Wait until we get one of the good fights.
My bad.
He was so excited for the death stack fight. Let him go.
I think there's an adaptation of Sui from Hoshiomi.
Yeah. She's probably going to put it down in this node or one of the lower nodes.
Ciari getting another bean. Perhaps fighting another very hard death stack.
Both
These
the beam
swap
and
chains
beam.
take so long with the bean.
That's why planning mode's used here.
I think there's a
See, the thing is, if you-
divergence. Sorry.
If you just tap fast, you don't need to planning mode.
Well,
Isn't he on iPad? He's gonna, it's gonna have some troubles swapping.
Isn't this
the
a
most important
divergence? Divergence of strategy between the two? One's using the more aggressive strategy with the death stacks, one's using the less aggressive strategy.
And I think Hoshiomi's strategy is much more similar to Cosmic's strategy yesterday, because letting the death stacks walk closer instead of aggressively going after them saves you all that time swapping to move the beans back and forth.
IWS just cleaning up everything.
Well, this fight is very
And this is
easy.
another death stack fight for Ciari.
Pretty much just the same as the Cosmic fights, with only 1 or 2 dolls being critically damaged. Let's see how the MGSG fight with Ciari goes.
It
This
has
has,
core support.
yeah, it has the Gustav laser.
Sierra's
Yeah,
doing
it's gonna
much
be
well
fine.
on this Death Star, this Hydra one.
Yeah,
think this
with
is-
the EMP, the KSG only takes 1 damage per hit, so it's pretty safe against these fights with only Hydras.
This is Ciari's 4th death stack, while Hoshiomi only killed 1 death stack as of turn 3.
Yeah, but Hoshiomi is so far ahead on time that the score is also catching up. They're only about 1 death stack apart right now in terms of score. I think
However, that's a second death stack fight.
I think Hoshiomi is about to catch up on score now.
This is the Minotaur death stack. Without typhoons.
Yeah,
this should be
no
very
problem.
easy.
Yeah,
PX
it shouldn't be bad.
forecasting the skill before going forward to kite.
Oh, is Calico gonna die here? No,
Just
Calico keeps
Very
the attack.
safe.
Very safe.
I'm sure Calico must have lost all the affection during the practice runs, but this time pretty clean.
It's fine, you only need cakes to pretend that you love your dolls.
No resets so far from either player though, so the micro has been no problem at all. But the differing strats, I think, will eventually give
Really smooth.
Hoshiomi a score boost because she's so far ahead on time right now.
This is gonna be another long planning mode for Ciari to kill the mobs at the bottom
Bottom
right.
right. Because it's really clogged right here. And,
It should
Using
take
the
probably 2 minutes to clear all of this and finish turn 3. Well, Hoshiomi is probably going to finish turn 3 in the next minute.
It's gonna be another 416 NTW sweep on the bottom right for Ciari. Dorothy gonna stay healthy because of the. What fairy is this? This should be shield. Yeah, this is shield fairy. Honestly, I'm not sure if you need shield fairy to stay healthy with this team because Dorothy has a very high evasion.
I think Shield Fairy might be used for the Ares fight at the end if he gets it because it can protect the SMGs from the laser because there's no HS2K in this team. So
although the shield is really, I guess,
well, it's 200 HP.
yeah.
416
Deagle's
should be the
insanely
one.
fast.
Deagle and NTW is a very good counter for the Ares, yeah.
Let's see if Hoshiomi's supply line changes on the start of turn 4. If it does, she'll have 15k extra points.
It's gonna be another smasher fight. I love this Exodia. It looks so weird, but it's very fast in killing stuff.
Yeah, Contender makes these smasher fights go by really fast, even though the only AR is a grenade AR.
Increasing the nade damage against that one smasher. Thank you, Contender. Very cool.
Oh, and a Bean Death stack with the Typhons. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage, yeah.
Is Rico gonna... Oh, alright.
No,
Lucky HOC shot. Rico survived. Nice.
luckily.
This is gonna be turn 4 start.
Turn
Ooh,
four
the
now.
supply line did not change.
Didn't change.
Ooh.
That'll cost a little bit of points.
RNG
That's
not
gonna
on
be
the side.
15k if Ciari gets to
Yeah,
be
if
able to
Ciari-
change the supply line turn 4.
Another Bean Death stack fight on Hoshiomi's side. And Ciari just ended turn 3, so we'll see if his supply line gets luckier.
They should both have the same death stack kills, except Hoshi's death stacks are mostly Bean.
See, if there was Calico here, it would be much faster walking up to those Typhons at the end. But I was right earlier saying that this team would be able to fight some of the death stacks. Like these Bean fights are no problem.
Be some time lost, but
Once again, that airstrike fairy is making these zombie fights go by pretty much instantly for CR8.
literal seconds.
Super specialized MG teams.
And the Calico slow is putting in some work here.
Hoshi moving kind of slower. She might be thinking,
She's probably
wait,
and low resupply.
Oh!
she
Ciari's
forget-
supply line changed. So Ciari has 15k more points with RNG right now.
Oh, okay. His luck is on his side.
that might be what he needs.
Yesterday's Cosmic match, he got 920k, but he never even got that much in practice runs before, and he said it was just because of the 2 supply line shift RNGs being perfect for him.
Yeah, having the supply line change on turn 4 and the next supply line change on turn 9, which is basically the end of the run, is very good.
Well, fortunately for anyone in chat who's planning on playing this ranking after this match, that's the only form of RNG, so all the spawns move in the same way, so you should be able to plan your run accordingly.
You are able to manipulate the expand AI of KCCO and zombies, yes. As long as you know where each enemy moves, you can optimize your AP in order to get the most points out of everyone.
Right now, Hoshiomi is about 7 AP ahead of Ciari, so they're getting closer in terms of time. The supply line, though, is such a big difference in terms of score, because if it breaks early on turn 4, you can reconnect it earlier and get more points. Because if it changes on turn 5, you'll get less points overall, because the supply line gives an increasing amount of points every turn it's connected. And with turn 8 or turn 9 supply line shift, you'll lose more points turn 8 because it'll break before the end of the run.
Thank you for the explanation, but right now Hoshiomi is fighting another death stack. Kiting with
PX4 is
5-7.
Will
PX4
the
is
rifles
gone.
be able to kill the Hydras?
This
Oh,
might
that's
be
gonna be
a
a
reset.
That's the
This is
Oh,
our first
no.
reset.
Those rifles did not have enough damage there.
that might be what
That's gonna be
Ciari needs
unfortunate.
to-
That was like a little bit of a micro error with the handguns blocking the Aegis.
This might be what Ciari needs, but again, MGSG Death Stack team, we need to hope that Ciari actually doesn't reset later. It's gonna be a very slow login for Hoshi.
You can see
Hoping.
she's spinning her mouse. There we go.
Spam the resume
That was
button.
a pretty fast loading screen though.
It looks like Ciari's planning to fight that Typhon that's on the Sui node. Just moving the AGS in range to get as much Hawk support as possible.
That's
Temp number
go
2 on the
Hoshi.
death stack.
Second time's the charm.
PX4 got the buff on the rifles.
Very good kiting.
Just gotta dodge that Typhon laser, otherwise it won't. Ooh, it blocked the Aegis in time too. This is really good.
PX4
PX4.
almost dead.
5-7's
dead.
just gotta survive a little bit more. The Hydras are almost gone.
Hopefully it don't-
Oh, perfect,
Got it,
perfect.
got it.
Let's see
Go
on
to
Ciari's
Ciari's
side.
screen.
Oh, is that a double knockback?
Double knockback.
Well, luck equals skill, so I guess Ciari planned this all along.
He
One
has been
MG. Lewis might be dying.
hours.
Oh no.
Wait,
Oh, the MG.
can we get the
this
Hawks
doesn't
to
look-
kill the Hydra? Can we get the Hawks? Hello?
If it targets.
Oh,
Oh.
he's resetting.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That was so close.
Gonna be
You
one
guys
reset
did not
for
see
each.
that Discord DM in the background. Let's see if the login is fast.
Faster login. It's gonna be plus points for Ciari.
That was pretty fast, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing on
iPad OP.
iPad.
Login gaming.
Apple superior.
Gonna have the second time for the MG team.
I think a lot of this is HOC targeting RNG on whether it hits the Hydras or goes for the Typhons.
The thing with the 2B and M2 is the moment
I think the Hydras are gonna die this time for sure.
Hopefully.
There's only one left
I think
this
it's
time.
going good. There's only one left, yeah.
you can see the problem with the frontline is if they lose
Another
enough ranks,
knockback?
Got
That's
knocked back.
cryzy.
the
Now
Hawks
all he has to
target the
do is
Typhoon.
wait for
Phase
the
goodness.
Hawks to carry the fight.
That's the Hawk drag again.
So slow though.
Stop holding the doll, that's bullet time.
Just the iframe.
Ooh,
Still
that
has
force
loads of
shield.
HP.
Go back up.
Can't
There we
it's
go.
like broken.
Good
hear
job.
you, bro.
There's a lot of time loss.
Very slow fight, but
One reset on both sides.
another
Hoshi
death
over-
stack fight for Hoshi. It's gonna be her sixth one if I'm counting correctly. This
These
one's
damn
gonna be-
mine layers are so annoying. Guaranteed one link damage.
PX
without
forecasting
Typhon-
the skill before going forward.
Without Typhons, these fights are a lot easier. Just a consistent 2 critical damage dolls.
And there's
Ooh,
only
that
8
was almost
left.
an
Really
unfortunate nade placement.
Ciari is
Ciari
almost done
5
with turn
AP.
4. They're both even on time now because Hoshi
Okay.
killed more death stacks to catch up.
It's amazing how they started with different
so
APs, but
close.
now they're almost the same.
They're within
Both
1k
had-
points of each
Both
other.
reset it as well.
Yeah, this is like neck and neck so far.
Very, very
How's it
similar.
scored?
They're both on like the halfway point.
But as you can see, Hoshi has an extra helipad down there, while Ciari doesn't.
Yeah, I think that helipad is gonna cost
Another death stack fight.
It's gonna cost Ciari some AP and time.
Bullet time for PX4 to cast the skill. Reminder that PX4 skill are reliant on her tiles.
On the tiles, yeah. She has to move back.
It was so good that in the last fight, both handguns didn't go critical damage. So this time they can use the iframes that you get after they go critical.
PX4 might actually survive this one as well. Yep.
Yeah, she's.
That was a really lucky shot from IWS, killing it
And
right
this
before the
is-
grenade.
That's why I
Bean
did
death
good.
stack on Ciari.
The Calico speed buff made this so fast.
She's
Didn't
good.
even have to retreat any of the dolls.
Hoshi ahead by 1 death stack, so she's also ahead by almost 20k points. Or 30k, my bad.
30k rather, yeah. I believe the kills. Ciari has way more kills, or it's about 6 kills.
Yeah, but those are the non-death
those are-
stack kills at
Yeah,
this point.
exactly.
I think Hoshi pulled the head again on time.
And she started.
This should be a
fighting with
Bean
Paradox.
fight on Ciari.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like.
No problem here. Madcore's going to be happy. IWS is getting used by both players again.
Both
We are
have
halfway
7
now.
death stacks, and it's 30 minutes down.
Yep,
off.
we are at halfway point now.
Ciari ended turn with 1 AP left.
I
Interesting.
don't think he had anything he could do because he already finished up with the bottom side.
Both done with turn 4, halfway the ranking map. We're also halfway our time. Very good pace.
I believe Hoshi started her run about 10 seconds before Ciari.
It's a smasher fight here. Should be pretty easy.
It was probably just the YouTube stream delay, actually. Both players have been informed to end their run at the same time, so there shouldn't be any differences at the end.
Shouldn't be any issue. Negev with the smasher kill. Wait, Deagle with the MVP. Never mind. Amazing doll. Hoshi hasn't retreated the Death Stack team. Still fighting normal mobs.
Well, don't need tanks for normal
It's pretty
mobs
good
because they die so
map.
fast.
Ciari fights
Another-
the Bean death stack. It's Bean.
Yep,
so-
Bean fight. Hoshi's supply line should be changing after this end turn.
Yeah, it should be.
But Ciari just sweeping the Typhoon teams very easily.
I think he's about to take that dog death stack with the sweep buff.
Yep, the supply line changed.
So despite
the-
Ciari starting turn 5 earlier, Hoshi's actually ahead by a few 30k points.
Once he fights this stack, it should be about the same. This is so close right now.
Not gonna be seeing much for now since the first batch of death stacks has died. They're gonna be focusing more on doing the Ellie than Paradeus for now.
Oh,
Reminder that it is one of the most important things or objectives in this map is getting the NPC to the console in Paradise Zone and getting the other NPC to the radar on Elite Zone to get the 25 points and 100,000 points respectively.
Ciari's got the MG team to pick up a bean and then move over to the right again. I think it might bean that Typhon stack on the right.
Has a bean and an EMP.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a tough death stack.
Yeah, it should be able to just fight the dog stack normally, but yeah, he placed the bean
Oh.
there so the other Typhon will walk into it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, for Hoshi, she's pretty much one turn away from finishing the M4 map objective. So her score will jump up by 100k.
This is the similar strat in how Cosmic did the Elite Zone
Yeah,
with the Elite team killing the Smasher and the NPC killing the last zombie. And then
Yeah.
after this turn, he should be done.
They'll swap the teams.
since Hoshi's strat is so similar to Cosmic's, we should be able to expect around 900k points.
If everything goes well.
Well,
Yeah, if all the RNG thing.
reminder
goes
that Cosmic has the best supply line RNG, and Hoshi got the first
Pretty bad.
supply line change on turn 5.
It's already a blunder.
well. It's not really. Yeah, it's a blunder. Luck equals skill,
Yeah, exactly.
of course.
Although if Hoshi's actually replicating the Cosmic strat, that means she would be redeploying the Elite team to the Paradise later in order to finish the console.
Yeah.
They're already doing a really long planning mode at the bottom right. It's really long.
It's really long? Oh, interesting. I still don't like this RF team. MP5 providing no tile buffs. Hoshi's just, once again, probably gonna be repairing the death stack team or just leaving it there. Since Hoshi's gonna have to wait for the death stacks to come to her so she can save more AP. Especially since that one Typhoon might be going to the Sui node.
It should go there. It's the closest node, and they have the expand AI.
She's getting another EMP. Hoshi's helipads are also not clogged, unlike Ciari's right now.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be minus points for Ciari.
Because Hoshi cleared out the enemies in front of the helipads earlier, so the enemies on the helipads were able to move off.
So she actually has 3 open helipads prior to Ciari's 1 open helipad.
Yeah, because she started clogging much earlier on turn 1.
In addition to that, Hoshi is behind by 2 death stack kills. But she's doing very well.
A reminder that a helipad needs to be open for something to spawn from it. So if nothing's on it, then something will come out for points. But if something is on it, then you'll get nothing from it.
Basically, you missed a kill and you miss all those points if
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
clogged.
Turn 5 event for Ciari.
Hoshi is still up 5k even though she hasn't ended turn 5 yet.
It's very unfortunate that players cannot actually use parachute here because in PL map 1, the main strat in order to declog the helipads are to parachute to the behind the one-way paths and just clear everything on the helipads. But because they're not allowed to use parachutes, their best way of declogging is actually just clearing the way out of the one-ways. But if there's someone on the helipad, they can't actually declog it.
Yeah, because of course the enemies will try to move before they spawn. So, or spawn before they move. Sorry. So if there's something on the helipad, the enemy on the helipad will try and move, and then nothing will spawn.
Yep, due to the movement priority, because they spawn first, then move.
Siari has the NPC on the console already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hoshi is only a turn or two away from that.
Haven't seen much death stack kills.
But they both are doing the objectives really fast.
Clearly, they didn't want to miss out like last time.
And Ellie should be done. Just need to kill the Smasher for Hoshi and swap the NPC, and she can leave that zone alone.
Yeah, the Smasher should run into the team. This
Right now, Ciari is up by about 10k points.
That's 20k. Around.
Yeah, 20k. But I think he's killed an extra death stack, am I correct?
Siari has 2 more death stack kills.
So I think-
Ciari has the 25k from the console as well. Adding on to that.
I think Hoshi's actually a little bit ahead here.
Yeah, I also think Hoshi's a bit ahead because she has more available death stats. So as long as she kills them without resetting a lot, she's probably gonna be much in a better spot.
Of course, we still have the turn 8 supply line RNG to look forward to. That could swing. That could swing this match because it's so close right now. Still.
That's the MP5 team camping the bottom heli.
EMP looks like it's going to be used on a death stack.
I think Ciari is taking a little bit of time here to think. Definitely not a good idea. You don't want to think. Thinking is bad. He should just be going. Maybe a little bit of misclicks with the swapping there.
That is the end strat. M2 going back to resupply, spending 2 AP. Don't know why you just don't swap.
Both of them are within 1 kill of each other right now. So pretty much even on how well they played the bottom right area.
Hoshi
Both
done
them-
with... Yep, this is the same exact strat as Cosmic used. Redeploying to the Paradise Zone.
Yep, it looks
Yeah.
to be...
After this, Hoshi will probably be ahead like 10 to 20k points.
Another death stack fight for Ciari.
But it was Bean, so no problem at all. I think both of them handled the declog on the bottom right about the same.
Ciari having a lot of Bean fights, so despite having killed many death stacks, because the Bean reduces the HP and the CE of the enemies, it's actually not that much points.
Yeah, it's a lot of score loss from those Bean fights. Hoshi's about to take the Typhon stack with EMP and Sui node, moving the Hawks over as well.
That's gonna be Hoshi's 8th fight. Death stack fight.
Yeah, Hoshi's definitely in the lead now.
That 100k.
Oh, we're gonna
this
see another
is-
amazing kiting.
This is the fight that she had to reset last time, so let's see if she can get it right on the first try.
PX4 kiting, perfect once again.
Wow, that's perfect.
The Aegis is not moving.
You just need IWSR93 to finish off the Hydras.
Hydra.
Oh, stop the Aegis.
And
again.
it's gonna be
Perfect.
very clean. Calico
very
with the movement speed buff.
That was about as
Easy.
well as you could play that.
Not
Ciari
even.
taking another long declog path. It looks like he's planning on going all the way through and then going back.
He's thinking where to go.
Should have just went. A lot of time
With a
wasted,
hesitation.
honestly.
The thing
Yeah.
with this map is because every AI is on expand, meaning their movements are not random. Their movement depends on the nearest captured
Captain's
node.
Yeah.
So if you're actually planning to do this ranking map, you can just have an entire notepad and have all your movements planned out, and every enemy movement is going to be the same. So it's actually very surprising seeing Ciari planning out his movements right now.
Yeah, you would have expected him to have already planned what to do and just execute it, but it seems like he's still deciding on how to do the declog.
Maybe some stuff didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
Although every reset of Ciari worked out. We only seen one reset for each player so far.
Going much
The
better.
death stack fights have gone really cleanly.
Very much so.
Compared to the other players, definitely.
It's a lot of
Oh,
movement here.
Ciari already captured the helipad there.
Right now, Ciari is ending turn 6, and Hoshi still has 16 AP in turn 6, and Hoshi's already 20k ahead in score.
It's gonna be 1.5 minutes left until we reach the 15-minute mark, and Hoshi's behind by APUs.
Almost 3/4.
However, point-wise, Hoshi's ahead. And now she's
Hoshi,
taking another death stack.
Hoshi just finished the M4 this turn yet, right? She didn't get the 100k.
He didn't get it yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah, so
Only the nodes are capped.
No one has gotten it
Basically
yet,
using on
actually.
there.
she is up by 20k then.
This is an EMP'd fight, but it's still very terrifying
Ooh.
because of the
Ciari's,
dodge.
Ciari's
supply
supply
line.
line broke on turn 7. That's bad now.
Unfortunate. Yep.
So now they have even RNG. The different supply line change timings evened out, and they both have the same score ceiling, so to speak.
So a small explanation of supply line, right? The first supply line has a base of 5,000, and which scales up every turn. So the reason why the supply line change is good if it changes on turn 4 start and turn 9 start respectively is because on the second supply line change, the base score of a supply line changes from 5k to 10k and it continues growing. That's why you want the supply line to change as fast as possible and have it scale up until turn 8. Because by the time you reach turn 7, if the supply line changes from base 10k to base 15k, it's actually going to be a much lower score than having the second supply line just scale up until turn 9.
Another beam death stack from Ciari here.
I hope
Sure,
that
so-
makes sense. This is
a
another
nice
death stack
stack.
fight. Thank you, Cyrus.
These beam death stacks are pretty big point loss for each fight compared to not beating them, but I think these this Typhon stack is unable to be
very-
killed.
It's one of the most difficult death stacks to kill. And they're all around the top side. That's why the players place their beams on the top really often.
What's Hoshi doing?
No idea.
She's
What's
just
happening?
shaking the screen and then just ended turn. This is some big brain strat we can't comprehend.
We can
Big
RNG
brain-
manipulation.
Maybe?
RNG manipulation. The seed is changing depending on how you shake the screen.
No, she's using the wand. Her wand is changing it.
Archers, MGSG versus archers. If this was at night, this would be very terrifying.
But fortunately,
Please
it's
stop
daytime.
holding the SG. Please stop using bullet
the
time.
bullet time laws.
Yep.
Those
Thankfully,
archers they don't really
Yeah.
have that much evasion at day, so it's not that bad. But if you were to do that in SC, it would be instant death. There's
Because
another
at
big
night-
death stack with EMP
Another
only.
death stack fight here,
It's
yeah.
gonna be
2 rock
30K.
support.
well. That KSG is already pretty low
This
health.
team has continuously to surprise me. I thought
should-
it'd do much worse.
Yeah,
It hasn't been
This is
doing
one of the
much
much
worse.
easier that stack fight.
that tankiness on KSG when they're EMP'd is so good here.
Hoshi taking it slow. Ooh,
Those
Okay,
Hydras
this
are
is
still
very-
alive.
this is very terrifying for
Uh,
Ciari. Come on, kill the Hydra.
Oh, that Hydra's still
That's
alive.
gonna be
It's
a
still alive. That's gonna
reset.
be a
No.
reset.
Oh.
Unless. Oh no, never mind.
so.
Man, resetting on iPhone is so much faster though. It's like it's kind of OP.
Yeah, I cannot relate because I use Android.
Till now.
Yeah, I still use it.
But do you play PL on an Android or an ME?
I haven't even logged on my account yet.
As you can see, guys, Ceres washed up.
No, no, you are.
Well, you're gonna see the second attempt for Ciari.
Well, that
this
MA7
RNG
is still
looks
alive
terrible.
for now.
Two
I don't
Hydras
like
are
this.
alive.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's
Wisdom.
another reset.
Double reset. Oh shit. Ah,
Yoshi's supply line hasn't changed.
Overall, this is Ciari's third reset.
Right, maybe
that was
this
a
is-
slower reset. Bad reset timing.
Also, bad device, slower resets. So that's gonna be a time loss.
This fight is taking forever. Meanwhile, Hoshi's already started turn 7 and caught up on turns.
While Ciari's gonna be busy on the third reset, Hoshi might be planning to kill another death stack.
that's a normal one, but yeah, there's a death stack nearby.
Yep. Hydra's still alive. Come on, Ciari. Come on,
let's
tell
go.
your
Do it.
PKP to target correctly.
This is where this MG team's weakness is.
Yeah, with this really dense node.
This
for
looks
Minotaurs and
terrible.
Hydras.
The two Hydras
Unfortunately,
are still alive.
the RNG involved is pretty high on this fight.
PKP! You're
Oh.
the one with the highest links.
Oh,
Do
the
your
Hydras are
job.
dead.
Oh, it's
Finally.
just, she's doing it, she's pulling.
Finally.
As you can see, MG teams are very reliable.
Now we only have 10 minutes
Oh,
left.
there, yeah. 10 minutes left.
All the MG teams are good. That's very easy. He's taking another fight, but it's not that stacked. This should be easy.
Right
Yeah.
now, Hoshi is up about 120k, but or 110k actually. But at the end of this turn, Ciari is going to get the 100k points from the NPC and will only be down 10k points.
It's gonna be another EMP death stack with Sui and Beach.
If you guys notice, Hoshi's only playing with one hand. It's incredible.
Wow, really?
But maybe the
Her-
wand is
her other
the
hand
wand
is
is
only
an
the
RNG.
It's
Yeah,
the
the wand is
RNG
an RNG
manipulator.
manipulator.
Oh, her hands
I
holding.
can't believe it.
She's preoccupied.
Is this gonna be the second 900k using the wand?
This kiting on this
Tap,
stack
tap.
is so clean.
It's very clean.
This is pretty much exactly how Cosmic did it yesterday as well.
That
She
Calico
definitely
movement speed
did
buff
her
is so
homework.
good. Is this a death stack for Ciari?
Yeah, this is the same one as the one
It's the
he
Hydra one.
reset twice.
Oh
I
no,
think.
it's the same one before.
Is this another reset, perhaps?
Maybe.
No, it doesn't look.
Okay, the Hydra got knocked
The-
back.
the
I think
shot,
I think both of them have an RNG manipulator.
Yeah, they're pretty lucky.
That's well, that's a big time save this time.
Remember, guys, if you want to kill death stacks, just be lucky. It's not that hard.
Of course.
Luck is skill, remember.
Luck is skill. Trust me, I'm the luckiest man I know.
Hoshi's still moving the NPC echelon around in the Paradise zone. It's gonna take like half of the AP she has left.
Well, she's gonna be swapping the NPC. going
Yep,
to the
the
console.
double
This
swap.
Manually
this
swap.
gives her 25.
25k. Yeah. And then for now, she'd have finished most of the objectives. And
There's gonna
focus
be the
on
2
other stuff.
retreats. Oh, she's actually leaving the other team there.
Perhaps
Yeah,
the
no
time
reason
loss.
to move it over.
Yeah.
And Ciara is using the last AP on turn 7 to clear through these enemies, while Hoshi had to use that AP to move the NPC team. Now
It's
they're
gonna be
pretty
a-
much even on time and turns. But I think Hoshi will be up around 10 to 15k points right now.
Yep.
After the end of
Ciara doing well despite having 3 resets.
Has Ciari taken the NPC of M4 NPC to the radar yet?
Yeah, it's already done. So as soon as he ends the turn, he'll get 100k
Yeah,
points.
100k. Yep.
Wow, they're actually going to be like pretty much
They're
dead
like-
even on
they're-
score.
They're neck and neck, despite Ciari resetting quite a lot.
Actually, Hoshi's going to get that 25k.
Ooh, Rico taking the fire.
Their NPC, so
Should be ahead
Hoshi will-
by a bit.
it should still be able to take this fight even with a damaged Rico. Oh, he's ending the
Ending
turn.
turn, 2 AP left.
Wait, is that enemy going to walk onto 2B?
Oh,
Or is that not
no,
connected?
they
Actually,
gotta plan this.
That may happen.
No. No.
Surely, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so-
see?
so-
All planned. Calculated. No mistakes.
easy.
doesn't look connected.
Ciari capped the entire elite zone.
Oh, yeah.
It's not connected.
Hoshi's up around 25k from the Paradise. Both are at turn 8 start right now. Dead even on turns, but
Same
But
AP.
25 AP.
Although
Ciari's
very
down.
heavy score difference.
yeah, Suri's down 25,000 points.
Ciari's down despite having more death stacks.
However, Ciari has 55 kills on the counter, and Hoshi only has 45 kills. So it's honestly pretty likely that Ciari can get a Ares spawn. So all he needs is for the Ares to walk into him, and that'll let him catch up in points.
Reminder, there's 5 minutes left.
I think both of these players are going to have to end turn 8 with a lot of AP left. There's almost no time.
They'll just have to camp the helipads open. I still think that the reason Oshi's ahead is because Ciari used a lot of beans. Despite him having able to kill a lot of death stacks, most of them are just low CE.
Actually, I
Giving
think
less
That's
points.
stuck right now.
because Hoshi hasn't reset in a while, I think her kill counter is still bugged. So I think she's pretty close to Ares as well. Both of them have a chance of getting those Ares points if it walks into them on enemy turn 8.
The question is, would you risk it?
But another death stack here from Hoshi is gonna put her well in the lead.
It's a pretty late death stack.
Yeah.
It was fast. It's still
Oh,
quick.
okay, 5-7 survived. Four minutes left. Need to be fast. Hoshi
Hoshi's up
has,
around 50k points now.
that's with 10 death stack kills, while Ciari has 13 death stack kills.
I think Ciari beaned too many death stacks. He would be up in points if he had taken 2 of those death stacks without beans.
Reminder, he also spent extra time and AP capturing the entirety of Elite Zone, unlike Hoshi, who just brought M4 to the radar and just left the red nodes alone.
Each red node gives 500 points at the end of the ranking, so it's not enough to catch up. I think that time was wasted there.
The time walking there and surround capping stuff could have been used to kill more enemies.
I think at this point, even if Ciari gets the Ares fight and Hoshi doesn't, it won't be enough points to catch up.
Although I'm not sure if both have enough time to finish all the AP.
Yeah, there's only 2.5 minutes left. They have to hurry this up. Especially with Hoshi taking that slow dog fight with the RF.
Maybe avoiding dogs were the strat.
Well, dogs, right? You have to be lucky to not get them to spawn. So
Yeah.
still, luck is skill.
The one failing. Or actually, you can also bring an MG.
Oh, true.
MGs kill the dogs fast. They die first before getting the shield up, so...
Well, both of them are fighting the same enemy right now, the dog Cyclops, and it's
Using the
really
RFs.
low for both. The dogs just have the shields up. like, beeping at
Unfortunately,
them.
Ciari is not timing the Rico skill shot in between shields.
Less than 2 minutes left. Oh, Ciari's putting down the Sui buff
Sui.
there, hoping that
Hope
the Ares
Ares-
walk.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
It's
the
gonna be
team he'll
so
use.
risky.
The Aris team is there, so.
He can take the fight if it walks into him, but it's lucky. He'll be really lucky for it to happen.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing that too. Because
Oshi might not be doing the same.
Hoshi has around 600k right now, and Ciari's has around 550. So if he gets the Ares, it'll be close.
Yeah.
Although when the timer runs out, either player cannot reset anymore.
Less than a minute
Yeah,
left.
he'll have to one try the Ares fight. We don't even know if it'll walk into him when it spawns on enemy turn though. He'll have to get lucky.
Time is running out, less than a minute.
This is such a close match right now. Ciari is desperately needing this lucky break, but if he gets it, he could definitely swing it now because the points are getting closer and closer.
It's 30 seconds. Oh,
30 seconds left. I think
walking fast.
Ciari's already done. He's just setting up. Oh, he's taking one more fight.
one more
I think
fight.
this can be the last fight, and then he has to end.
He should have used planning mode.
No, that doesn't work in 2.07. You can stop it easily now.
Hoshi's also setting up here for the end turn fights.
And that's it. Time's up.
And that should be
Yep.
the last fight Ciari takes. Time's up. Hoshi got 2B on a safe spot.
They are to end turn and combat settle.
Yep.
Do you think Hoshi can take an Ares fight? Do you think Ares will spawn for Hoshi?
I think that team can fight it. Oh, actually, all the other helis are clogged. Could this
Yeah,
be
that's why,
RNG?
that's why
into
it's
it?
terrifying. They're gonna have
Just like how we did the Smashers in SC by clogging all the other helipads.
Right. It's the
no
first-
Ares spawn
Oh, no,
for
Those
Hoshi.
dogs spawn down there.
None for Hoshi.
Not enough
Hoshi
kills.
must not have gotten enough.
Ciari. Oh, Ciari got it.
It didn't. It can't walk into. It's on the wrong node. It can't walk into it.
Unfortunately.
Lamau. He's just gonna
unlucky.
stay there.
Oh, he should have just left the team, bro.
I think that's the only team he had that could kill the Ares. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way for Ciari to catch up now. It's so close though. Just one little last bit of luck he needed.
They had been constantly neck and neck though.
Despite having 3 resets, Ciari did well, but before assuming anything, we'll have to wait for the scoreboards.
In the end, the one thing that could have swung the match was not in his control.
Reminder that Ciari has a better supply line.
Oh yeah, that's true.
How about his strat? Was it better?
I think he used too many beans. I think that might have been because of his specific death stack comp. Or I think Hoshi adapting to the new strat by looking at Cosmic's VOD gave her what she needed to get that extra 50k points.
Also, no grape, even though it was open. Come on.
It was unfortunate. Yep.
I
That
think
was the previous grade.
Ciari improved upon the non-cosmic strat and pretty much took it as far as it could go. But Hoshi using part of the cosmic strat definitely gave her the lead this time.
Very good adaptation.
I guess that's what you get for staying up all night to practice for esports.
I really hope she gets a good sleep after this.
She should be exhausted, really exhausted.
Well, no, she has to stay and watch the CN stream.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh, come on, get a nap in 1 hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, this
Very
dogfight
long.
is taking
Oh,
forever.
Very long. It's taking years.
This is what you get for using RFs on dogs.
CR 845.
45k for Ciari. That's honestly really high.
Pretty good, yeah.
That's
Almost
the second
70.
highest score we've had so far. And Hoshi is 875,
875.
30,000.
30,000 points.
That's like one death stack. And she had less kills.
GG by Ciari.
GG. Both players played their own strats all the way to the end pretty much perfectly.
Amazing fight.
Yeah. And we really did get to see the strength of that MG team this time around.
The strats improved a lot after first day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Much more improvements. And less
Hoshi,
technical difficulties.
good
Well,
job,
for now.
Hoshi. I hope you get a good sleep, good night's sleep after your victory. Gonna drink some water.
Well then, that was a pretty interesting match between the two. So, we've seen Hoshi using more of Cosmic Strat and who was it again? Ciari using more of the Kamikaze Strat.
Well,
Come on,
it's
just
no
because
surprise
man lost.
that it's no surprise that they shared strats so much because I remember in SC, Reki, you shared a lot of your strats with Sarah's, right?
Oh yeah, I carried him.
Yep. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
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 So we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be back with more for the post match analysis.
Don't go anywhere. We got another match coming up in just a couple minutes.
Hold on.
So how about that match? Say,
That match was good. What do you mean?
all right. Y'all ready for the next one?
No,
Yeah,
no,
Are
I
we
am.
live?
I
no,
certainly am.
no,
Yes,
Okay.
we're long.
no,
We are?
no,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Who's saying what?
What?
Shut
What?
up, say we're long.
What?
Let's get ready.
We're not going to the next one. We haven't even talked about the last one. Why are we moving on?
So
We
we're
don't have
live?
time,
What
bro.
we need to discuss?
So let's talk about the last match. Like I said, we did see a divergence of strategies, adaptation of strategies from both players. One adapting from Kafka, the other adapting from Cosmic. So what differences do you see between the two?
Well,
Let's start with the opener.
yeah, I think
Hoshiomi's opener was much closer to Cosmic, almost basically identical.
yeah.
Yeah. Especially the start, going to the bottom right and just instantly
rushing.
clearing out 5
Yeah.
enemies, retreating, redeploying.
Yep.
While also, actually, Ciari's strat was also very similar to Kafka.
Hmm.
I think they shared strats or they discussed how to do it.
Well, they did have very similar death stack teams.
They also do have the same teams, yeah. What do you think about the MG teams overall, though?
It was.
I don't think they're good. I don't
Yeah.
think not for
I
this
think
speed run.
I think it cost too many points because he had to bean too many death stacks. If he had the RF team, he could have taken more of them. No bean.
It's certainly more interesting to see a different team because we see a lot of rifle handguns, but no, it's not. It's just not as good.
I mean, overall, like, you could tell that the difference maker here was how well they could adapt to the new strat, pretty much the bomb that Cosmic dropped last night. So,
Yep, yep.
with this
Guys,
limited amount of time, you know,
I have to disagree. I think the MG team is good because have you seen the resets? They're so fun. It's
well,
quality RNG gameplay.
quality content.
Quality con, exactly.
Quality.
All right, let's move on to the next match now.
What do you guys think if Cosmic played later that the whole tournament would look different?
If Cosmic was today, it would have been completely different. I
It
think
would've
there
been
would
really
be
different.
lower scores for everybody before him.
I think the shock that CN would get would be much more compared to yesterday.
Ah,
If
yes.
Cosmic was today, people would have had a good amount of sleep.
Yep, let's move on to the next match. Representing Korea, we have World Peace. I think none of us heard of this guy before, so
Nope.
Well, all the Koreans like to stay anonymous until it's their time to strike.
It's very low key.
Yeah, he got 5% in Polarized Light, but he won the KR server's Time Attack League, which is
Speedrun, I believe.
speedrun that they do for their server.
they have a very eSport-esque opening. If you guys seen it before, it's very cool. It's really well edited.
Don't forget that both of the KR players were chosen to participate in this esports tournament by winning a KR server qualifying tournament that they ran on their own. So both World Peace and Hoshino yesterday were chosen because they won that. So definitely a guy to keep an eye on.
And on the other side of the ring, we have Yellowfin, a relative unknown in the EN server.
You can most likely say the same for Yellowfin, but he's not really that much of a well-known player until recently, where he got number 3 on SC, and he also got number 15 on Isomer. Very well-known player just recently. Started 2 years ago, but only now that we've seen that such a very good player can climb up the ranks. Another dupeless player on the EN server.
Yeah, just like Cosmic, he doesn't use dupes, and I think maybe it gives him power. all these no dupe players are doing so well now.
Ah, yes, of course.
Especially because this rule set is their specialty, no
Yeah.
dupe rules.
It's catered for the playstyle.
Yes.
All right,
of
let's see
course.
what the global bans for this match are.
Oh, RNG wheel time. Wheel,
sir,
go,
it's
wheel,
the
go,
band
go,
Yeah,
go.
it's fine.
Go,
it's
wheel,
fine.
go. Go.
Great.
Grip.
Nah, left off quickly.
Wait,
someone
wait,
put
I
the
know
rest
the
off.
fix,
Grip,
I know the
please.
fix.
Mhm.
What if
Hello?
Ceres just commentates the entire thing on the bathroom?
It's not moving.
Let's all
Is the
move.
wheel
Not
dead?
moving.
Let's
Spin.
all
Is it
go in the
Not moving, I'm
bathroom.
gonna choose the
Yeah.
band. EM2.
Okay.
It's all recorded, right?
let's
The
ban
bathroom
Dorothy.
talk. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut this
Is
part
the wheel
out.
dead?
No, no.
Alright, we're now recording
Wheel,
the
come on.
bans for World Peace versus Yellow.
Looks like the wheel decided to kill itself. Oh wait, never
From
mind.
the
Here it
toilet.
is.
Cannon.
Now.
There we go.
No cap.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh, he almost got case. Okay, who's that?
PA15!
No,
No party
I
15.
was PA.
Not
Moving
the best
zombies,
gun.
remember?
This is the
Not the best
saddest
handgun.
ban
No, she's actually trash.
Moving zombies.
next to Dorothy, but Dorothy's never
He's
getting
so
banned.
good.
Oh, Brecky, this is
who?
the doll that
HK45.
I can't remember the name
FB
of.
buffer. Use
No,
should be
I
the
used
useful.
HK45 in
This should be useful for the
FC.
semifinals.
What do you mean?
Yeah, if
There's no
it's
reason for that.
It was like
HK45 is a good ban.
10
if it was
nationals, it'd be
finals and you
very
have 10
useful, but
echelons.
unfortunately
Just
it's
like
not
a-
semi.
Exactly. And there's a lot
3-star
Well, not
grizzly.
good, but like actually means something.
I don't know.
Ah, yes.
Who are
Sure.
you?
Python's
Yes.
cousin.
Who is
Python's
this?
cousin. Called WordPress.
Ah, yeah,
Gotta
definitely.
check.
Yeah.
Oh, I still don't know who she is.
Who's that?
Ah.
Wait,
Sure.
is it RPG?
This is
That's
D12
good.
plus
Uh,
a couple
We
extra.
really know a lot. We really know
I mean,
a lot
if you
about
have you
these
seen the
dolls.
5-star MGs? Why would you
Oh,
care
it's
about
her,
the 2-star MG?
That's the two-star.
Well, I'm surely we won't get 2-star another MG. 2-star MG.
Oh,
Oh, the Tatanka gun. Yeah. It'll be cord this time or grape. No, it's another 2-star
The
MG.
fucking
Forgotten weapons
Oh my
gun.
god, not the 2-star MG.
PA-15 is the only one I know.
Rip MGs.
Ah,
Rip
that's
MGs.
Damn, these bands are way worse.
deserve
Wanna
it.
do it again?
funny. No.
Yes. 1 second.
Global ban.
And that's the
ban.
global bands done. And boom. And we have one Banton now for
Very
the
similar
pop-up
bands.
side. The 5-7 band though, very curious.
Is this the first M4 ban?
I think we've seen it before, right? Have we?
I think Cosmic banned M4.
Oh,
yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
EN players ban M4.
Four
Yeah,
of
well,
them.
the EN bans are exactly the same this time around as well.
Why do we hate M4?
She's
Bad.
I don't know.
She's-
I don't think
Interesting ban
M4
from.
is necessary at all. A 5-7 ban is weird as well. Yeah.
I
I think
actually like this
without picking
5-7
four
ban.
band. Interesting.
Well,
I
it's
like this
pretty much-
5-7 ban.
The same as a PX4 ban, right?
Oh, but 5-7's replaceable. Python, perhaps.
Yeah,
exactly.
Python PX4 might be used, but both
I think
both of
X4
them
would be a
are
better
Calico.
band.
This means both of them can use P22, Webley, and PX4, so
More handgun options.
maybe a P22 Webley team might be in the works here.
So now that we've seen all the bans from the knockouts, Grape was only free one game for one
And-
player, I mean,
And it wasn't used.
and it wasn't used.
Was
Well,
unfortunately.
Hanyang and Cord did permaban always. It's probably gonna continue until the finals.
Well, the global bans once again don't affect anything.
They don't matter often. Yep, they don't really matter.
PA15, no.
Both of the players have a very, golden aesthetic going on with the gold dragon and the golden.
Golden Fairy.
Yep.
This is Yellowfin the first non-anime girl?
No, Hoshino was the birds.
Oh yes, the birds.
The birds.
We're gonna have to see if the anime avatar actually gives a player power.
Golden fairy buff.
Makes them shine. Well, with these bands, I think both of them are going to use probably like R93 IWS.
Yes, hopefully we
Yeah.
don't see another MGT.
MG team. Nope.
But Yellowfin can't use 5.7, so it might be like Python PX4? Or do you think it'll be Webley P22 and another handgun?
I think Webley P22.
Webley P2.
Because
So you're not gonna
normally,
use PX4
with Webley P22,
and
Calico would
Stetchkin.
be the third handgun.
You can have Stetchkin. Webley P22 Stetchkin.
That does
Sorry.
work.
I think I'm gonna assume that's the comp.
Yeah,
I
on
guess
the
it-
other side, World Peace is probably going to use 5.7 PX4 and P22 or Webley, one of those two.
Yeah, 5.7 PX4 Webley has been used before with R93 and IWS. Almost the same strength as using Calico instead of Webley. Very strong.
I think honestly, maybe P22 is not in the like tier 0 handgun list this time. I think
Unlike
maybe
in SC,
might
yeah,
skip it.
because shields in against KCCO are not really that good
Not that good yet.
unless you're tanking typhoons. But why would you do that?
You know why you can't see the duck's arms on this table screen here?
Why is that?
Because secretly I'm resetting my logistics under the table.
Amazing. Wait, are you actually resetting it now?
Yes.
I thought your hands are somewhere else, but okay.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm not an
Flying.
expert on duck anatomy.
This is why you
so-
don't have an avatar, Saya.
Yes.
You
That's
say
true.
stuff like that.
Nah, man,
Unacceptable.
I'm the crane in the background. You don't get it.
You're the crane on the background.
Maybe say is invisible this time.
Yeah,
Must
man.
be a new all skill.
You know, invisible girls not worrying. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's go to the matches now.
Yes. Let's prepare the matches.
Very excited to see if either players also copies Cosmic Strat like Hoshiomi did or adapt to it.
Or they just use the same strat.
Well, they definitely saw what happened yesterday.
They may take ideas from the older matches.
You're gonna have
Well-
to see how many death stacks will they be able to kill without the beans.
Well, we can see the teams right now for World Peace. He's got
He's feeding his
Ooh.
cakes.
M200.
Repair
Definitely don't need to repair Dorothy. It's fine.
repair Dorothy.
Ooh,
That's
construction carry though.
construction.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
sweet.
Interesting construction.
That's interesting.
Not sui.
It might be both though. But
The beach
construction
carry
actually.
is okay. So it's IWS,
IWS on 93.
Webley. Yeah, as we thought, Webley PX457.
Definitely.
Okay, repaired.
Big repair. Nice. On the other hand, we can see that there's a taunt fairy for Yellowfin and R93 again on the Death Stack team. So no MGs this time.
We're
Less.
starting at 25. It should be less than a minute from now.
Yep, soon.
Yeah, both players are ready to start. Oh, World Peace
Is he on his
is
phone?
playing on iPhone. Oh,
Yep.
oh boy.
Easy?
Yep.
Really? This is a third player I've seen playing on an iPhone on an iPad.
Both players just waiting for the queue to start.
And we're starting in right about now. We're starting now. Good luck, have fun to both players.
Good luck. Let's go.
It's gonna be a fun fight.
Well, they
However,
haven't started yet.
world peace.
Wow, that was
It
so
started at the
sick.
exact same time.
Oh no,
Loading
Yellowfin's
screen,
lagging a
Yellowfin.
little bit.
Oh,
It's
he
fine.
lost out with loading
World
screen.
peace still has
well,
to resupply.
Oh, World Peace isn't resupplied. Oh, that's a
Yellowfin's
time.
actually gonna be ahead.
No, that's
No
it.
auto resupply for World Peace. Oh, Yellowfin. Oh, that was kind of slow on scrolling through the difficulties for Yellowfin. It's neck and neck right now.
It's neck and neck.
Oh, he's turning on auto resupply. World Peace.
World peace not preparing the settings at the start.
Interestingly, Yellowfin's using BGM.
Yeah. He's still
Ooh.
picking up that beam.
This might be the same strat.
It's the same.
Going to
strat.
the bottom right start.
I think he's gonna just cap that right now.
Oh, possibly. World Peace already making preparations for
Stella!
beans with a landmine.
Wow.
Well, this isn't the Death Stack team. This is just
Yeah,
the trash cleaning team, so it could be any rifles. Stella's cute though. There's a lot of.
Reminder, what does Stella do again?
Well, she shoots multiple
Yeah,
shots, right? Double hit with half damage each. She's really good against unarmored enemies like the dogs, cyclopses, and archers, but she'll have a little bit of trouble killing the minotaurs. It'll just be a little bit slower.
Similar to G11.
Well, with enough FP buffs such as clear, should be very much fine. As long as
Yeah.
it doesn't face death stacks.
Stella's probably a little bit faster for those annoying dog fights that we saw.
We can already
Yeah,
see
it could be
construction down on world peace side.
No Sui Fairy this time.
The strats are really different,
Mm.
interestingly enough.
World Peace going fast to the Elid zone.
World Peace has already finished his 10-1 as well.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, that's the
Oh.
bomb thing.
Was that intentional? Is this a lore team?
Yeah, probably.
This is kind of a lore team. This is a sweet team for Yellowfin, using the very cool visual effect of the G36 and
Oh, that's
Spring
pretty cool.
Bomb skill.
That's cool.
This is a
Gonna be
very
thinking
interesting team.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is the first time I've seen this Bond skill.
about- Same.
Agent Vector is really cool here.
This
as
is
well.
an AR SMG, except one AR is Springfield.
This is just a funny haha team because it doesn't fight the strong enemies, to be honest.
That's right.
Both, I think both players have a very unique opening at the start already.
Both of them using clear
Yeah.
on different teams, though.
What is that formation?
What is this team?
What's that
That's
formation?
the that's the raised toilet bowl formation.
Gaming formation.
Was that
That's
M200
the
416?
Yeah, M200 416.
See, M200 isn't really optimal in this team. Waifu? Perhaps?
Who knows?
Look, all the non-death stack teams, as long as it works, it works.
These two players really beaming it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lore teams? Weird formation?
Strange teams.
Okay, but Yellowfin's best score is 880k. That's very high.
That's really high up.
So
The
he's
question is,
definitely
is
got a
that
good
for-
strat in mind, as long as he can get there.
Is that for intimidation factor? Or is that
Yeah.
actually a practice run?
Yeah, maybe he just did a full run to scare us.
Turn
This
to
boss-
start for world peace.
Setting up his NPCs, and he's gonna. I think he's gonna place his beam really soon.
Both
Yep.
players
Right now?
so far ignored the bottom right, unlike Hoshi and Cosmic.
Yep.
Hoshi Yomi.
Yep, Hashiomi.
Construction's still there. Might be facing the Hydra that stack next turn, enemy turn.
I think he needs to put a team down there. So
Because you can't
Nothing
actually
wasted.
bait it there.
yeah.
Stella doing good work with the multi-shot.
Yeah, with the Taunt Fairy, this team doesn't ever need to take damage, honestly.
Pretty healthy team, yeah.
Yeah. And Stella will kill the dogs a lot faster, so this is a good team.
Turn to start for Yellowfin.
He's behind on time.
He has more kills there. 4
Yeah.
kills.
World Peace didn't cap the, well, I guess I'll just call it the Cosmic Heliport, the one in the
The
bottom right.
cosmic helipad.
Cosmic.
He might be camping it. He has 2
Yeah.
teams down there already.
Looks like he's just going to take those kills instead of the extra AP and ability to spawn teams from that heli.
Yellowfin places his being at the top, as expected.
Oh,
That's a
change
big
formation.
planning move.
That's,
Oh wait, no.
Holy
What?
crap!
is he planning his move?
Excuse me?
He just planned his entire turn!
Excuse
He
me?
planned
Whoa,
the
this
entire
is-
turn.
He's just gonna
Wow.
go B!
Dude, he's just
This
in
is
the
full
bathroom.
turn.
What is this?
What?
Whoa.
He's just piloting. He's just watching the stream.
He better not miss any fights.
So,
I remember planning mode has a chance to ruin
Well,
your moves.
I'm
He
sure he's
planned
done this
mostly,
multiple
he planned
times.
mostly swaps, so even after this planning mode is done, he'll still have AP to do stuff.
Jesus.
But that is a 19 move planning mode.
Wait,
That's-
he's not gonna fight a single enemy turn 2. He's just gonna move
No,
around.
after the
No, no,
Wait,
planning
this is
mode,
switching.
It's just switching, yeah.
it's just swapping.
Oh, I got debated.
Both
Wait,
players
wait.
here are using Taunt Fairy on their trash cleaning RF team.
Uh-oh. Okay, fine. That's a slightly longer loading screen there.
He just did 19 swaps to pick up the EMP. Incredible.
That's
Not
crazy.
That's different. That's a different strat, but
That's
I'm
the
not sure.
longest planning mode so far in knockouts.
Honestly, I think
For
that might have
any
been a bit of
esports.
time loss with all the loading circles, but
Yeah, same. Yes.
But it
certainly
looked cool.
very cool.
He's probably gonna place a bean under him after this mob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that Typhon's gonna walk down into it.
World Peace having a very easy time. Killing the enemies, going to the bottom right.
You think in
Sure.
semifinals will one of the players planning mode the entire run?
I don't think so. Wait, this is
I don't think
KSVK.
so.
It's KSVK!
Yay!
Pew, pew,
No,
bang, bang.
finally, someone not. This is the first KSVK team. This is Pew Pew Bang Bang except without the Pew Pew because Pew Pew is banned, aka Type 88, aka Hanyang.
KSVK
We
is
have
normal.
First
bang,
stack
but-
fight.
This is
Yellowfin
this is the
side.
first one, right?
Yep, this is the first one.
We're finally gonna see if how good KSVK is, especially with Beach.
Grizzly Stetchkin instead of something like P22 Stetchkin.
Unfortunately, 5-7 was banned, so PX4
This
is
kiting
not
is so
impressive.
This kiting is being clean.
This kiting is.
KSVK.
Ooh, that KSVK on the Hydras is amazing.
Yeah,
Like, remember how hard this fight was for the other team?
IWS.
They had to they had to
Yeah.
have it
It's all
down
single
to the wire. This was like no
It's
problem.
all
That
AoE.
AoE damage is crazy. We're finally gonna see some action from KSVK, but we're gonna see soon if KSVK also good against other harder death stacks.
Looks like he's switching the formation.
Meanwhile, World Peace is just grinding out the bottom right zone. Cleared out the entire thing.
Surprisingly enough, R93 is actually the team leader, so Webley's bluffing R93.
I think R93 is the more important damage dealer.
I
Wow, is he fighting this no EMP, no nothing? He's just going.
It's another death stack. Crazy.
damn, that's
This is very aggressive. Oh, this is one of the easier death stacks.
okay.
Wait, KSVK just cleans the Serenitis and Hydra.
Oh, that was really good.
Wow,
And
the
you can just
kiting
strike
is,
Predators.
Good kiting.
this is the best kiting I've seen so far.
I don't
Yeah.
know about
Oh,
I don't know about that though. A lot of bullet times.
Still
Oh,
good.
come on.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
oh,
he did it.
Oh,
problem.
safe.
2 death stacks in a row.
Meanwhile, World Peace is gunning for that
Taking the
Elite
lead.
zone and the bottom right declog.
Sopma Day in 94.
World Peace's strat is kind of similar to Cosmic's with letting all the death stacks walk into you instead of what Yellowfin is doing and
Yeah.
killing.
It's going pretty aggressive already.
Two,
So the ping's
two
down.
mines down.
But like, if you think about it, the reason Yellowfin was willing to go so aggressive and do all the beaning shit for the death stacks is because he got that 19 turn swap or
What's the
19
time
move
code again?
swap. Get
Is
all
this the
those beans
first
up.
Mortar Ferry on Elite? World Peace using Mortar Ferry on Sopma.
I
I
think
think. Uh-huh.
Yellowfin's gonna have the mental advantage going into the later turns here because he probably went to the bathroom during all those swaps, so
True.
he'll be more prepared for late turns. Score-wise, Yellowfin's up, up about 2 death stacks, so around 40k points right now. But World Peace is
Initiate
already
bond.
finished with turn 2.
He's on his turn. Yeah, he finishes turn 2.
The Springfield G36. Very funny to see the bond every time.
Yep.
I
I need
suppose
to start using that echelon. It's so cool.
ending
Oh,
6 AP left, turn
6
2?
AP, yeah.
Excuse me?
I guess he's just going.
His strats are really
He doesn't need it? What?
This is a
Yeah, that's
totally unique strat from Yellowfin.
Springfield Mosin on the side? Oh, that's NPC. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
it.
is, it is.
On one
That's
hand, I'm kind of concerned. Maybe
Oh, that's
Yellowfin,
stack fight.
maybe Yellowfin didn't totally adapt with what Cosmic did yesterday. But on the other hand, you can definitely tell that Yellowfin already knows what he wants to do, so there won't be any brain lag going on.
Very different strat from Cosmic. Well, you can see Webley, R93, IWS doing some good work. Critical damage.
There's a
Wait.
IWS got crit damage.
First
He reset? Why? He
You
could have
already?
Oh,
No, the AGs was gonna get past there. There were 2
Why does he
AGs.
have Genshin in his GFL folder?
He's Genshin in
Why
there.
does he have Genshin in his GFL folder? Get that out of
Oh,
here!
no.
Come on!
Oh no. He was building his house before playing eSports.
He's building his house.
He was chopping wood.
Oh, back to the fight.
That's a very unlucky first fight. Very early reset.
Yeah. That's the first reset so far, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he got the
He
PX4
got-
skill.
Yeah, he got
He got it.
Yellowfin cruising.
I think he should be fine on this one now.
everything.
Okay.
Going,
Yeah,
I
nice.
think-
nice, nice, that was
I think
clean.
he just had the wrong kiting last time.
Yeah, he let that top Hydra stop and shoot at IWS instead of PX4. Probably didn't expect the low damage rolls.
I think Yellowfin's going much more aggressive in the zombies.
Yellowfin's so fast, man.
Yeah.
Well, he did,
I can't wait for the 20 AP planning mode later.
Agent Vector's so good on this Elid zone, especially against the Smashers, because
Take no damage.
yeah, you just don't take any damage. It's like the Shield Fairy strat from the JP side.
I'm really not a fan though. It's very much
Yeah, this is really
slower.
slow. I don't know if this Bond skill is like a tactical move or if he just likes Springfield, but this takes a long time compared to the 416 Exodia, for example.
We're not necessarily liking Springfield, maybe just shipping them, showing the world that G36 Springfield best
Best combo, best bond.
ship, best
Ship.
waifu ship.
I'm gonna use Agent Vector in my ranking run. It's awesome.
Just use M4, man. we've seen a lot of M4s being placed on the Ellie, except for World Peace. This one because this M4's banned.
You know, the construction does have the one advantage over Sui is that it lasts there for longer. I
Two
think.
turns, right? I think 2 or 3.
Should be 3 turns for construction, 2 turns for Sui, along with 10% extra buffs. However, we're gonna need to see more.
Another
death
long
stack
planning
fights.
mode with the beam.
Oh,
The planning mode once again.
hopefully
Even more
loading.
than
Oh,
Well, that
hopefully
loading
loading
circle
screen, man.
takes so
the
long.
loading screen is taking a toll.
World Peace is fighting a death stack right now.
Second death stack fight.
How many has Yellowfin killed?
2.
Two? Alright,
Yep.
so they'll be even on death stacks after this. So
We
far,
got C-
0 beamed death stack fights yet.
Don't really need KSPK here, as you can see. Hydra's
Yeah.
just dead.
That shield is taking forever.
You can see how much cleaner this
Elephants
is with
taking
MG.
the death match.
It's a Yellowfin's killing one of the beamed ones. Those top Typhons pretty much always need to be beamed, because those are the hardest ones.
Exactly.
I think even with the meta dolls like Hanyang, Cord, I think it's still very much difficult to do this without beams.
Yep.
Or even with EMPs.
This team is really something. Is that Thompson and Viking Rod or something?
Yellowfin's team selections have been really interesting so far. No, it wasn't. He just
Or
No,
she-
that wasn't. That was one of his teams.
he just retreated it.
Perhaps
Oh,
these
metagaming.
dolls-
What is that?
Metagaming.
Did he just get a phone call or something? I think World Peace just got a text.
Oh
or-
no! Why did you go absent in your work?
He should have picked up the phone to flex.
Yes, I'm fighting in eSports with the waifus. What's up?
It's another death stack fight on Yellowfin's side. It's the easier
KSPK should be shining here
Yeah, this
right now.
KSPK beach combo is
amazing.
perfectly suited to this stack because it's all Hydras.
Stechkin will
one
be taking damage though.
Is she gonna?
Oh, she died.
Oh, she just
Affection loss, unlucky.
affection.
Oh wow, he's letting all of them die.
Unfortunate.
I guess he needed to
It's-
buy more time there.
It's better than resetting.
Oh yeah, of course. but
He might retreat after this.
yeah, he's not gonna kill another one.
Oh,
He might he's gonna swap back and repair.
Okay, yep, right here.
I'm
So
not
it's
really.
It's 3 death stacks on Yellowfin versus 2 for World Peace right now.
It's actually 3 death stacks. Yellowfin's 4th death stack, or 3rd
Oh,
death stack
Bean.
rather, was being.
Yeah.
He took a band one.
Oh, he's swapping the formation. I think he's gonna kill a Typhon one.
I'm really not confident about Yellowfin's loading. Yeah, see?
These loading circles
Yeah,
are
never
so
mind.
small.
He didn't resupply. Probably doesn't need it, I guess.
I don't think it needs to. Oh, it's gonna.
I don't know why both Yellowfin and Cosmic decided to turn off auto resupply.
Same.
Doesn't really make sense to me.
Ubi with no ammo.
Oh,
Please
actually,
resupply.
I do know. It's because they're playing on their own account, so they're worried about resources. you can see World Peace has like a million of everything. So
Gonna see another dead stack with DMP.
I feel like the basement also has crates as well. They may accidentally auto resupply it as well. Minus 10.
That's true.
well, same
Resupplying
kind
is
of-
fast, anyways.
Yes, it's not bad.
And imagine if you don't need to resupply a team. Resupplying just gonna take more time. This is amazing
What is
kiting, by the
going
way.
on with Webley dodging all those Hydra shots? Did you see that?
Yeah, she's dodging everything.
She full dodged like
We've
2
seen
waves.
Webley last time dodge like every shot from like 50
Archers.
archers.
Yeah,
Well-
yeah.
Webley's evasion is crazy high. Like,
Too bad she can't dodge explosives.
Too bad, yeah.
same fight with
Same fight on World
World
Peace's
Peace.
side.
Oh, that kiting though.
Some nice kiting, man.
Now look at the PX4.
Slightly different.
Is there
World Peace
even bullet time?
There
Oh,
is.
there is.
Slightly different
It was
though.
just
World
letting
Peace
go
is
fast.
leaving his handguns in the front row instead of the back row during this like blocking
Yeah.
phase. That works. so
Uh-oh.
perfectly.
That's
This
some
is what
slow
happens if you
walking,
don't
man.
have Calico.
Calico.
Yellowfin
yeah.
ended with another 6 AP.
He's speeding through.
Is there something with the number 6?
I don't know. I think maybe he's just trying to get to later turns as fast as possible.
He's just letting enemies spawn.
I think he's just buying more time so he can kill more death stacks to get the points instead of spending time to declog. We'll see if this gamble works out for him.
Could be Mortar very active. I don't
My
really
god,
like
he's loading
Clear.
circle.
Clear doesn't do damage. Not a fan.
She
What about
buffs,
Jill?
though.
Also don't
Clear,
like.
wait, Becky. Clear does do damage.
It's
Wait.
peanut damage.
Yeah,
It
clear
stops
shoots.
doing that. Oh no, I'm bad. It stops doing damage when she uses her skill.
That's true.
This is another bean fight for Yellowfin.
This Smasher fight is a lot faster without Springfield.
Surprisingly, the MG teams used by the JP players seem faster against Smashers.
Yeah.
Man, did you guys see the SVD?
She just got retreated.
Yeah.
Loading screen. World Peace?
World Peace
Oh
is
no.
World Peace? There you go.
approaching
That's
turn
fair
4 now,
enough.
so we can see whether the supply line will change.
That was scary. Very slow transition for World Peace. Enemies moving.
Yep.
A lot of clogs, unfortunately, but now it's open.
It is Saturday, Kira.
Interesting
This team is just
It's
yeah.
strange, but I guess it works.
It's pretty fast though.
This
I guess
looks like a
anything
team I would use in Isomer.
Here's the other,
Yeah.
here's the
Like-
other weird team on World Peace's side.
Yellowfin maybe just kept the same team for 3 events.
Is this a handicap? I don't understand.
He's planning mode here to resupply and come back, I assume.
Yeah. I think the planning mode is a little bit faster for Yellowfin. I feel like there were more loading circles or long loading circles when when he clicks manually.
Yeah,
actually,
you're right.
That's why he's
Yeah,
doing such long planning modes.
right. Yeah.
Are they both going for the full cap Elid zone?
It's only a few more points.
Really a fan of that.
Individual notes.
Bond
Mission
skill.
Bond.
Springfield manual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building up more stacks is higher DPS.
Yeah, very slow smasher kills.
Yeah, it's taking forever. I think World Peace is maybe gonna kill that Typhon at some point soon.
The smasher just
There it is,
spawned
right?
3 waves,
Yeah.
causing you
This
to
all popped.
have extra time killing those.
Yeah, that's a serious time loss.
It's
Also,
time,
not
isn't it?
much death stack action for
Oh.
World Peace at the moment.
I think both of them.
World Peace is up 9 kills. Well, I mean, I don't know because of the kill bug, but it says he's up 9 kills at least.
Yellowfin's supply line hasn't changed. I think World Peace's one has. Yeah, it has.
Alright, so World Peace has got that extra 15k points, just like with last time.
Was it Ciari? I think it was Ciari.
Yeah.
I would assume they have very similar kills because Yellowfin hasn't resetted, unlike World Peace.
Yeah.
Resetted once.
Yeah, Yellowfin
this is
hasn't
gonna
reset
be-
it once at all. Hasn't done so.
Another
Just a
bean
bean
fight.
fight.
Another
for-
Yep.
fight. Very, very simple.
I feel like this is one of those fights that doesn't have to be bean.
No, I don't think so as well.
I think this
This-
could have been taken normally.
This is World Peace first bean fight.
Yeah. But I think that comp can be killed without bean, so it's point loss.
Yeah. Perhaps.
Gonna have to see though if that would matter, depending on how much Yellowfin uses his own beans against the dead stacks.
I was joking around yesterday about somebody using JSO5, but I didn't expect Forshiki to be the off-meta Pierce RF that gets used.
I didn't expect T500 to be used.
Well, World Peace has taken that EMP Typhon now. And Yellowfin's getting ready to take this
Yeah, it's
EMP
like this
Minotaur.
type,
So.
the EMP being this sort of death stack comp.
Yeah, this one doesn't need to be beamed. Maybe the other one did need to be beamed, actually. The Minotaur Typhon one.
Yeah,
This is
that
World
one
Peace 4th dead stack. While this is Yellowfin's 7th dead stack. Although Yellowfin used the bean twice and World Peace only used the bean once.
Yeah.
So Yellowfin should be ahead.
Well,
Mm,
no damage, honestly, at all.
that's pretty good. Yeah.
KSVK doing a lot of work.
I think he's gonna place another pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
He's
Gonna wait
placing it
that
for the.
Typhon.
Yeah, he's
Is he
But
gonna
he's
retreat?
gonna be.
This team.
I think
This is
he's
a
gonna
deep
retreat,
clock.
redeploy. It takes so much AP to go all the way back.
He might
time.
redeploy.
Yeah.
Or he'll
Oh,
just
look at that
cap this
KSVK.
thing. Yeah.
Dude, no Calico hurts so much. See how slow they're walking?
And both of them. banned
Alright, so
Calico.
this is
One of them
the
banned.
fifth death stack fight for World Peace.
Yes.
This is the same fight that Yellowfin just took without any damage.
Yellowfin's taking the bottom right now. It's 4 fights, so he's gonna be out of ammo.
Yeah,
He needed
finally
to declog them.
declogging for Yellowfin.
He needed to give way for the next spawns to come in so he would be able to kill it.
Oh wow.
The
World Peace
Minotaur
killed that
honestly-
Minotaur right before
Yeah.
the grenade.
So let me explain how weird this team is to everyone. This is a day map where there's no accuracy penalty. So why is he using RFs with perfect accuracy along with accuracy buffs?
That's true.
It's so weird. Twin is a good pick though. But
Is
it
he
dies
using
much
NP5 on the
faster.
third team?
Yes.
Oh, he is? Okay.
On the taunt team, I think, on Ellie.
And Taunt and Force Shield, and on this side Twin and Force Shield. I don't
Scored-
think it's gonna need the Force Shield really. I would probably be faster with a third handgun.
True. Rather have the damage buffs to make it faster. Score is very close,
Yeah.
despite
3K
Yellowfin
apart.
having 2 extra death stacks. I actually
Right
think
now, World Peace is pretty much 15k ahead because of the supply line RNG.
yeah, I was about to say, I feel like World Peace is ahead because he's just about to declog more enemies.
And he hasn't killed as many death stacks either, right? So he has more available points.
As expected, Yellowfin retreats his team.
Yeah.
Without ammo.
Time loss with that
He-
misclick.
Oh
no.
no,
Time loss.
It's a lot of planning mode again.
he tried to planning mode an NPC.
It's unfortunate.
Reminder that you can't actually move your own NPCs.
Nope.
Unless you bug it out.
This is the MP5 duck on the
Yeah.
top team.
This team I really like. The Thompson team.
I like that team. Yeah,
I like the
that one's
Stella.
question.
Wait, did World Peace just go all the way into the formation to put Rico on force manual?
Damn.
That's a time loss.
Also, it's a halfway point now for 30 minutes.
30 minutes left.
Both doing well with just one
Yeah.
reset from World Peace.
Pretty neck and neck, to be honest.
Yellowfin somehow behind by score because he's been ending turns very early.
Yeah, for the third time, we're at the halfway point.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar turns and AP count.
Yeah.
I wonder if we'll
Yeah.
see another early end turn for Yellowfin, but I think he has enough time.
I feel
This
like this is a bit slower than last time. Or the last match. Because I feel like the last match they were already on turn 5 at
Oh,
around
he's
half.
deploying his team.
Well, this is an early Paradeus deploy, so
Yeah,
planning mode again.
time save.
much faster here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the iOS advantage.
Oh,
That was a quick end turn.
Oh, there's the end turn. I mean, say
he
what you will,
canceled
but
planning mode and just ended turn.
he knows what he knows what he wants to do.
He timed it.
He's planning everything. That's the thing about PL.
Ooh, loading Circle Gaming over on World
Yeah.
Peace's side.
They both ended
There's
turn
more
4 pretty
spawns.
similar times.
World Peace ahead by more than 10k though. This is a bean that stack fight. I think. Yeah,
Yep.
so this is already the 8
Well,
death stack.
it's not just a bean death stack fight, it's a bean
an-
death
it's-
stack fight with an NPC echelon.
NPC.
It
no
doesn't give
points.
them any points anyway,
Uh,
so oh well.
So it doesn't really matter, but still.
Pretty much the equivalent of one normal fight. World Peace is pretty much finished with Elid Zone now.
Yeah.
Question is if he's gonna surround Captain Nodes.
Stella putting some work into these doggos.
You know, I'm sad that he has Springfield and G36, but why does he not have Say and Stella? Like, come on.
Saying Stella.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, true.
Like, come on. He didn't even give Stella a chance.
The other match, Say was banned, but not this time.
It was the first or second. Oh no, I don't remember.
Was there a match where Stella was banned?
Or not
Not
Stella,
Stella,
Say. Sorry,
Say.
sorry. Match 2, Say was banned.
Oh yeah, match 2.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
weird team.
Weird team versus Bane Death Stack.
Yep.
Whoa, 416 faster movement speed.
Oh.
It's all planned.
Speedrun!
It was
Speedrun.
calculated.
Popeyes! Oh, so fast.
That was a bean fight, right?
Yep, it was.
416 just literally walking because the Hawks are just taking care of everything.
Exactly.
Since all the enemies just have 1 HP.
It's
Oh, this is another
Death
bean fight.
There's quite a lot of Bane fights.
Yeah.
M2
more
just
the-
gonna take care.
It's more
Might
so
be
the
a
middle
point
rather than
call.
the top side.
That's some good retreat. Oh, failed.
Aw, you jinxed it. Cast
Jinx.
curse.
I shouldn't have said anything. That would have been so perfect.
Well, Yellowfin's definitely taking advantage of this retreat redeploy strat on this helipad, the Cosmic Heli.
However,
Yeah,
World
cost
Peace still
10
hasn't
points.
captured it.
Well, if he didn't capture it earlier, I don't think he plans to until maybe the end. Yellowfin is like one turn behind on Elid Zone, so he'll need maybe like a minute of time to finish that up.
This MP5 kiting's crazy.
That's nice cutting.
Oh! Stop
jinxed
jinxing
it
it!
again!
Stop jinxing it!
Don't
It
jinx
was
it.
good kiting, but he should have moved MP5 forward to tank the
You
grenade.
should have just left it.
Oh, this isn't gonna run out of ammo. I wonder if he plans to stay or leave it there.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow.
Oh.
World
Well,
Peace. Nice
that's
planning.
a long
Oh,
again.
he's not gonna continue it.
Go all the way.
He's thinking.
Yeah, he's contemplating whether this is the correct movement.
This is a 600-point enemy.
This match is intense with
Six-
planning modes.
600-point enemy that Yellowfin is killing.
Oh, nice.
There it goes.
This one.
Thankfully, the typhoon wasn't that far away. Don't have to walk that far.
Once again with the retreating.
Yellowfin is gonna retreat it.
Costs us so many points, man.
Now it's going up.
15K. That's going
It's gonna
up, yeah.
tackle a. It's gonna
Rain
fight a
deficit.
beam.
I think he could have just walked it up instead of retreating.
It's too far away. There's no path going there. Like the bottom part and the top part is divided weirdly.
This team on World Peace's side.
Oh,
could-
that Minotaur.
Whoa. Yeah, that was close. Wait.
Oh.
What happened
Pain.
there?
Unfortunately, Clear does not have a force shield.
Should have retreated
So-
that a little bit earlier. I think it can still take the fight, no problem. The next
Yeah,
one.
Clear doesn't. She wouldn't tank as much.
Is it even gonna fight the death stack?
Maybe he just left it there for a 1 AP save on a swap or something.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
He has enough AP to bring the Death Stack team over to the right.
Yeah, he definitely can't kill it with that team. He'll pick up the EMP here and then bring it all the way over, I expect. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a plan. Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Oh.
What?
weird turn of events. He's
No,
going
that's
for
like-
the other death stack.
It's not a-
That's 4 AP spent.
Is that 3 Death Stacks in a row?
Yeah, it's a
It's a
line.
lineup. Yeah.
I don't think we emphasized enough that this map has a lot of death stacks.
Hey, your
It's
wife
just a
is
line.
getting shot, Brecky.
She has 5 blinks. She's fine. SA is
yeah.
the one taking damage.
I don't think M200
But-
is good on that team, on World Peace's side.
It's
M200's a terrible
Oh,
pick. I don't
this is-
know.
If it was a self-buff rifle,
Ooh,
then it
construction
would've killed
there.
It would have killed the Minotaur faster.
Enemies don't even have RF debuffs or anything crazy. But yeah, maybe he just likes M200. I can't think of any other reason to use her there.
Well, this is one of the scarier ones, the dog and Hydra stack.
Yeah. It's a tough-
Luckily, no Typhoon.
I think KSBK is
KSBK.
bad here. Because she'll target the dogs.
Wow, Webley's dodging a lot. Okay, never mind.
Because IWS here would force target the Hydras.
Stop jinxing it.
We keep jinxing it.
Yeah, it worked.
Survived though.
Peace
No
has
one
finished
died.
its turn 5.
Yep. No one died. Retreat redeploy.
Why on the bottom, Heli?
Not sure.
Not sure.
He plans to fight a tank one, I guess, because he's doing formation.
Oh, he might be going for the one previously, the one we mentioned.
Yeah, that
I don't think he has enough AP to get all the way over there.
You can switch
He
thrice.
1,
He's-
2, 3, 4.
Pretty sure he has enough AP.
He does.
Okay.
He's checking.
He can move from
Or
two.
he can just
oh,
end round.
oh,
Well,
Wait, what?
well,
that team's gonna get rammed. On the right.
Wait.
maybe he plans to.
There is
That doesn't make sense.
well, actually, there's a spawn right next to him from the one-way node.
Did he account for the movement priority?
I think he did.
Holy. Too good. Alright, either
match-
he's a
this
genius
match
or the
is
team's
so
gonna get
weird.
rammed.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Although Yellowfin doing some good work on the Paradise.
Yeah.
I mean, this
World
match
Peace
really-
having a lead on turn 6 though,
Yeah.
clearing more mobs on the bottom right.
But the MP4.
MP5.
She got burned.
Ah, Got a
Ethan
dodge
just
to-
taking some damage.
Well, let's see.
We've
That
10 minutes left as
construction's
well.
also in.
Is he a genius?
20 minutes left.
Is he a
Another
oh,
repair.
he's a genius!
Yeah, I thought it'd be like that as well.
He knows!
He's
knows-
too good!
He's planned it.
He planned a priority because the team was just there and the red zone was entirely surrounded. He actually couldn't cap it, so the death stacks move away from
Exactly.
the team on the right and goes to the left where the blue nodes are.
Allow.
It was calculated.
Dog stack over on World Peace's side.
Gonna see some
Is it-
planning mode
is it-
action. Very short.
Well, that's some fast fighting.
What that was.
That's some PD Negev shit. He's moving all three handguns at the same time. Call the
He's a KR player, right?
Oh!
Oh!
That was close. That was close.
I don't know how I feel.
There's a lot of enemies.
Right.
This
There's
might be a
still-
second reset. This might be a
this-
second
What?
reset.
Ah!
Aegis,
This is a second
no.
reset.
Oh no, get that
Very-
Genshin up on the screen.
the-
Yellowfin facing another death stack, by the way. M22B.
That's like kind of. I don't know if he'll be able to win that fight. At least last time that wasn't even close. He had to reset.
This death stack,
It's
however,
looking
by Yellowfin doesn't have dogs, so this should be very much easy.
And with case
That's another wave that Webley mostly dodged from the Hydra.
That's a formation change.
Whoa, Hydras. It's only Minotaurs left.
Yeah.
And the Typhon at the top. Oh, almost got the nade up from the Minotaurs.
Yellowfin, very good kiting.
All right, let's see.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
What?
Yellowfin
What?
reset for no
Right.
reason. He was
What?
winning.
What happened?
The heck just happened
Did
there?
this game crash? What?
Loading screen?
We're.
Client's black screen?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh
Wait,
no! Mouse cursor trail.
Whoa!
Is he still? He's restarting.
Oh,
the
his emulator!
His emulator is
Oh
starting.
no!
Oh my god!
Ah, that's gonna be the first emulator crash in PL ranking qualifiers.
That's very unfortunate.
That's a very fast reset, though. It's
Wait, once
I
again.
mean, it's like been almost a minute of him trying to get back in the game, and he's gonna have to take that fight again, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
it's not like the fight was hard, but
yeah, like he had it, and then his emulator.
He
that's so unlucky.
Damn you,
He's
Polarized!
bad client.
If he loses by a few points,
Oh no!
He should have played on phone.
You should have bought an iPhone before this.
Yeah.
he
Alright.
should have bought an iPhone with Genshin Impact on the same folder as GFL.
So, because that emulator crash was no fault of his own, he's gonna get an extra minute added to the end of his timer.
Wow, Webley dodging the archer.
Oh yeah, I mean, unless maybe he wanted to show off Webley's evasion, so he reset evasion RNG seed by crashing his emulator.
Or do you even crash your own emulator by intentionally?
He opened up 17 instances of Genshin Impact.
But yeah,
think
this
this
fight
is-
is very easy.
Better than before.
Oh, yeah.
Reset was definitely not needed. Very clean fight. I'm very sure World Peace is behind by 2 death stacks. World Peace has killed 8 death stacks, including the beamed ones, and Yellowfin has killed 10 death stacks, including the one he resetted for just now.
I think he's gonna finish off the Elid zone now. Wait, he's placing.
Ooh!
What? Oh, it's
Fast-
because his team. It's because he's using G36 Springfield and the
Oh,
team's
yeah.
bad. So he wants to make it faster with Sweet.
Scuffed
His
it.
elite team is the sweet team.
The cute team. The
Oh,
white
it's the... Look at how Forshiki pierces through the Strelets, all planned.
That's actually very fast, yeah.
Pretty some genius ideas.
Got 15 minutes left.
Though Forshiki's not gonna be that much good against two-link Rodolero. Also,
Yeah.
to win! Oh no, that's
Oh,
weird.
he
but
almost had its laser.
it
It's
should
fine.
just die before...
Yeah, they
Yep,
just done.
Lucky.
World Peace about to end turn 6. While Yellowfin has 18 AP left. But who knows, he can just end turn anytime he wants.
I think he's gonna go through declog all those dogs, probably.
Seems so.
That makes sense why he had to end turn earlier on the previous turns, because he really was planning around all those loading circles.
He planned around the emulator crash.
Well, the emulator crash, he's gonna get that time back, so.
I think none of
Well-
the players have finished the objectives yet, like the NPCs on the
Stella is
Solar
like
Red.
slightly faster on the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an EN stream without a total crash.
Without a single crash.
Maybe match 2 is just cursed.
Hopefully the stream doesn't
So he's
crash.
matched to.
Yeah, you can
And
tell he's
hope-
gonna go back in. Yep,
It's gonna move back in.
yeah, he's gonna go.
That's
all-
4 fights in a row.
That's gonna
Three
take
This is
dog
a
fights.
very clean helis.
But after, yeah, all those ones on the right are declog. After he kills these, he's gonna be even on score with World Peace, but he'll be behind on time because World Peace is already going into turn 7.
And we'll see.
This is high IQ formation.
Stella MVP, let's go.
The NTW.
This MP5 is gonna.
It's taking
Uh,
everything. Oh,
As you
no,
see,
Yellowfin
Stella was
won.
retargeted to fight the
I-
Serenitis.
Now I see why
Oh, yeah,
World
World
Peace.
Peace is supply
Why-
line
why-
has changed.
That's the bad RNG.
I think that's double bet, aren't you?
No, World Peace got the earlier supply line change, right?
Yep, then it got changed again early.
So it's the middle RNG.
This is gonna be the Smasher kill. After this, you just swap with the NPC and all is done in the elite zone for world peace.
These
Meanwhile,
late turn dog Serenitis enemies do explain why he needs the force shield on this team.
it's very annoying. Ooh, still alive.
Still alive. That's
Good job,
clutch.
MP5.
And maybe I need to raise more force shielders.
You don't have 4 raised?
You
Well,
don't have 4 MP5
Well,
mods.
I have 2 MP5s and I have some of the other ones, but I want to use only MP5s.
Alright, alright. Wow, there's a death stack really close at the top at World Peace's screen.
Yeah.
He impeded it.
Not really helping MP5 survive a long time. P22 also giving her shield.
Oh, MP5's
And that's a dodge.
Damn.
That's just
Yeah,
a
yeah.
dodge. That's stack fight for world
Just-
peace.
I think it's the harder Typhon mode. Is it?
And there's the retreat.
6 AP left. If he ends turn now, it'll be ending turn on 6 AP again. Oh, he moved. Okay, no.
Oh, he reset and we see Genshin again.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what fight that was.
That's world peace third reset.
Third reset. Yeah.
He ended turn with 5 AP left. Yellowfin did.
Elephant also done with elite zone. Actually, the same pattern in capping every node.
Yeah. Both of
Machine
them
formation.
spend extra time.
Oh, I forgot to change it before. That's why. So we're at 10 minutes now. 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
Kind of running out of time compared to last match.
Yeah, both of these guys didn't make it as far in terms of turns as the last one.
Oh, this is another Springfield G36 again.
Well, at least
Smasher.
this time it has
Just
speed
sweep
though.
up.
It's
Sweep.
still slow though.
Yeah, fairly slow.
Smasher might be able to spawn another wave, which is gonna be unfortunate.
Those Minotaurs.
World Peace is getting kind
Never
of
mind.
close with those
I
minutes.
think he's struggling here.
Oh no, World Peace is
no.
gonna have to reset, I think.
Wait, he can do that
Oh,
one.
can he kill them?
Come on, PX4.
What the?
That kiting with PX4 is so good.
Oh my god.
To allow. Oh shit, he
What
can't
is
go
he
up
doing?
there because of the laser.
No, he
That
can do it.
kiting
He
is-
can do
Kill
That
it.
it. No
hitbox.
way.
What is that
Oh,
hitbox? What is
what
that?
was that?
What is that hitbox?
Oh my god.
PX4 was blocking the Minotaur while dodging the Typhoon. How does
Exactly.
that happen?
How?
What?
PX4 gaming.
Because
We
was
might
pretty
be seeing more PX4 bans after this.
I think it's just every handgun hitbox, Brecky.
No, it's just PX4 and
he
his
must,
the loud
The
kiting.
hitting is so good.
he must have been
That's
panicking
crazy.
crazy.
Little time loss on the swap there.
Yeah, I
So
would have
many-
reset at that point.
There's much more death stacks.
Why is he deploying it down here? Oh, oh right, I forgot he didn't finish Paradise yet. Oh, he's.
Oh,
Keep
planning mode
planning
again.
mode.
Oh,
Keep planning with the entire thing. He's
I
going to
think
the
he could-
bathroom a second time.
I think he could have planning moded one more swap with the.
Oh, with G36.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
another death stack fight. But
Oh wait, that means he has
World
less time to go to the bathroom. He might not be able to wash his hands.
Oh no. Unhygienic.
PX4 at the same spot.
He didn't swap yet.
Let's see if he can pull it off twice.
This is exactly the same
Oh,
scenario.
you can't.
Same situation. No, no.
Unlucky this time.
He can't pull it off
Yeah, you walked
twice in a
forward a
row.
little bit there.
If he did, that would have been so crazy.
Dude, that's the time trial champion level kiting right there, though, for world peace.
That's right.
He'll Finn with another long planning mode.
That's yeah, another long planning mode.
He's going back to wash his hands this
He
time.
has enough time to wash his hands.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to clear the enemies down on the bottom right.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to watch World Peace for now, though, if he can do it this time. The Minotaur is dead. Oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
Might be just bad RNG last time with the targeting.
Yeah. What the? How did this Minotaur get
Oh.
between his dolls?
It just happens sometimes.
Might be
Ooh,
a
that's
kiting
not-
mistake.
Oh,
Oh no.
Lucky.
Delayed.
Might be a kiting mistake, to be honest.
I think he let it walk past by accident.
Here's the watch on. Yeah, there we go. The declog. Killing the 3 enemies, giving way to the other helipads.
6 minutes left. Well, 7 minutes for Yellowfin, so not a lot of time left. These declogs take.
Still on turn 7.
Turn
Yeah.
7.
I think
Enemies
they
are-
can get to turn 8, but they'll have to. They won't be able to spend a lot of AP on turn 8 before they end.
If they want to have the same pace as last match, they need to have to be on turn 8 by the time 5-minute counter ends.
By the way, oh no, never mind. We already said it. So his captain's supply line now. World Peace is in.
It's the turn 7 start supply line. Very weird
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Because he didn't cap the helipad
Yeah.
there.
So one more Paradise enemy down there.
Still more. Still one.
He's still got to do this whole swap thing. Is he gonna planning mode this? He's doing it manually. Guys, I think he might have a bottle.
Oh no.
Alright, 5 minutes left.
It's
5
not
minutes.
even gonna have enough AP to
5 minutes for
get
world
the
pace,
NPC
6
to the
minutes for
console
yellow-
map. Oh, 5 minutes down.
6 minutes for yellowfin.
Come on, watch him. Good job.
Another retreat. What? Why didn't he swap his NPC over?
So now both players have had a instance of friend echelons cannot be directly commanded.
Yeah.
Guys, reminder, NPCs, you cannot move them.
Keep in mind
Manually,
that you have
cannot.
to set their movement.
This is where Stella shines. Multi-shot against the Serenitis, look. And they're gone. And then you can multi-shot the dogs.
Still taking long. But
Yeah.
Considering it's
Honestly,
RF,
I think
this
the
is a very good...
G36 team would
yeah,
be
it's
really
pretty fast for a rifle handgun team.
Yeah, Stella MVP. Gonna retreat rather than staying, actually.
Oh,
Oh, he tried to deploy there, but that's
it's
close.
not open.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Yellowfin's flag didn't change. Supply line.
That's
Yeah.
lucky, considering he had the bad RNG a while ago, I think. If he gets the supply line to not change even at turn 8, he's gonna be the one in the lead. Because he's gonna have more growth on supply line points.
Yeah.
Finally, turn 8.
Finally, it's the last turn, but we have
4 minutes for Yellowfin and 3 minutes for World Peace.
peaks.
Yeah, I do think World Peace is ahead by just about a minute.
It's so surprising though, it's already turn 8, yet the NPC Paradeus is not done.
It's not done, yeah.
You need to prioritize that because that's 25,000 points.
And it takes a lot of swapping around. So.
A lot of AP use.
And a lot of loading circles.
Of course, of course.
Well, this team doesn't have Stella, but it has 4 Shiki to rip through all these clumped up Cyclopses.
AB4 Shiki is good after all because of the ROF and Pierce.
4 Shiki is like the discount Hanyang for non-death stacks.
Still feel like R93 would have done much better.
Me too.
Alright, so turn 8 start, Yellowfin is about 25k behind. But the thing is, Yellowfin
Yeah.
already has his Paradeus points, but World
Does he?
Peace doesn't have them yet. So World Peace is actually like 50k up, right?
I believe so. And Elephant's gonna fight this death stack. But World Pace is fighting one as well.
They're both fighting a death pack right now, so
Should
the
be very
points will
easy.
still be even.
2 minutes left for World Pace and 3 for Yellowfin.
Yeah. I didn't check, but after this fight, I'll see if they're close to Ares spawn.
You can see here, KSVK even has no trouble against archers.
If he
That minute or
resets here, he's kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Reminder that he has an extra minute, so he actually has 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Alright, he's fine.
He's almost done. Yeah. Okay. that was
Move
good.
him up. Yeah, range extend.
Rain extension.
So slow. Alright.
No Calico.
Meanwhile, World Peace is taking an extremely slow dog fight.
If my counting is correct, they both have 11 death stack kills.
Did he just move down and then back up?
Probably. Yeah, he did.
He just moved down and then back up.
You have a minute left. Is World Peace done with Paradeus?
Fixing the formation.
Uh,
No, he's not. His UMP NPC is still idle.
He's got to swap that. He's got
He might
35
be
seconds.
ahead, but he's gonna lose at 25,000
Oh,
points
he's
if he
smart.
doesn't act fast.
Go fix the
Out of time.
parry.
This
Yes, 30
There's
seconds
30
left.
seconds.
Stop
He's
killing!
still-
Stop killing enemies!
No! What? Oh, he doesn't have time.
doesn't have
He's
time.
not gonna have enough time.
He's still ahead in points, though.
Yeah, but 25,000 is huge.
Yeah.
It's big.
And reminder that Yellowfin might have the better
Oh.
supply line.
Planning mode again. Here we go.
Wait, his supply line didn't change on turn 8. He does
Yeah.
have the better supply line.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, no.
I think it's
Time's up.
gonna be really
Oh,
close.
It's time's up.
World Peace time
Wait.
is up.
He's still moving.
Yellowfin has a minute.
Okay, wait. Oh, okay.
And there we go. A
Did the
small bit of
NPC
delay,
make it
but
then?
world peace is done.
The NPC didn't make it. Yeah.
Unfortunate that world peace didn't get the 25k. That might
Oh,
Unfortunately,
that was a.
that's a potential loss for him, but we'll have to see both scoreboards.
it's arrow spawn.
Wait, he lost 5k. Did his hawk get rammed? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, I just saw minus 5,000 on World Peace.
Didn't
We'll have to check again afterwards, but I think his hawk might have just gotten rammed. Alright, Yellowfin is about to end here.
He wasn't prepared for the time.
Oh.
And Yellowfin should be times up as well.
Yeah, Yellowfin can only end turn now.
Unlike last match, both actually failed to completely finish the map.
Yeah, well, they did make it to turn 8, but they didn't get their final turn camping setups done.
Nope, they didn't.
Aside from the other death stacks, Yellowfin finished all the objectives though.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I still think World Peace is ahead, though.
I think so as well.
Not sure.
854,000.
Ooh. 854. That's
854k for World Peace.
so high. World peace.
I think World Peace has it.
I think he does.
We're gonna have to wait for
It'll be
this.
close, but. Oh,
This
is
might be
kind of-
potentially the closest score difference.
Yeah, we don't know exactly how much that extra supply line points is gonna give Yellowfin.
Yeah.
I think this
This
is gonna be
could've
within 20k.
This could have been almost 880k if he didn't miss the console.
There it is, yeah.
And if he actually get his spot save. But after this knockouts, Cosmic might be actually taking the highest score for the
for
first
sure, yeah.
round.
Cosmic
Such a big difference.
is far and away the highest.
Only competitor to reach 900k with the extra 20,000.
Guys, chat, Cosmic is in here. He's hearing us talk about how good he is. He's listening.
I think Cosmic might be smile.
He's definitely
Anyways.
smiling right now.
This fight's taking a long time.
Oh boy, these doggo fights.
For Shiki, please.
Just shoot him, come on.
Finally, please.
Oh my.
Okay.
There we go.
Kira, make sure you wash your hands.
Okay, finally.
For Shiki MVP, let's go. Is this the last fight for the
Is
end?
that the last fight?
Oh,
No.
Ooh, a death stack!
Death stack!
Death
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
This
you
may
guys
be-
didn't expect.
Will
you
he
guys didn't
win?
expect. This is
It's
the
not
game
EMP,
changer.
I don't think, right?
This is the
Okay.
death active. This is the
It's not
game
EMP,
changer.
but if he
This
wins
time.
this, he's
He can win this. This is an
Definitely gonna
easy
win.
death stack. This is
Oh,
an easy
shit.
death stack.
He can do it, he can do it, he can do it. It's full
Yeah.
This
health
is easy.
and double hawk, double mortar.
yeah, he's got it.
He's
Look at
got
the
it.
kiting. Look at the KSBK.
Damn.
Yellowfin's gonna
I
win.
think This is a deciding factor, I believe.
You have still yet to see.
Oh,
We're still not sure if that's enough.
Come on, come on.
This is gonna be so close.
I think that was the
Is
last
this
one.
the last fight?
That's the last fight, right?
That might be the last fight.
World Peace ended
It
with
is.
603. They both ended with 600.
He won!
Oh,
259.
He won!
5,000 more!
Yellow
5,000 more!
Yellowfin won by 5.
Oh, damn! That was
That's
so
so close.
That stack fight.
Oh my god. That
Reminder
Paradise
World
mistake.
Peace
Oh
has
no!
11
No.
death stack kills and Yellowfin has 12 death stack kills. If
Oh,
World
that's
Peace
so
was able
close.
to, if World Peace was able to do the console, he would have won.
Oh,
Or actually, if he got the Hawk to a safe place,
he would have won.
he
Yeah.
would have won.
His Hawk getting rammed and that console cost him
That
30k.
was clutch. That
was
death
clutch
stack.
indeed.
Oh,
It's the G36 on the score screen. Let's go.
This
It's the
reminds me
power of
of.
love.
This
the
reminds me
power
of
of one skill. Oh my god.
Reki. This feels like you versus you, Dachi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except this time it was the winning player that
it was the winning player who
disconnected.
crashed.
yeah, exactly.
That's a very good fight. GG for both players.
Yeah.
Yellowfin.
Very well played. Very well
Oh my
played.
god. That was the closest match we've had.
Meme teams,
Yeah.
but lucky.
That might have been
Very
the
lucky.
closest match in both esports.
I think so.
Oh. Well,
And all in all, it just goes back to
Those
CN versus EN.
CN versus Ian. It's just how it's originally. Yep, so
oh.
The match is so weird.
the strats were certainly different.
Oh, yeah, look at that. 5k point
Just
loss.
5k difference.
That's
Warp Pace-
definitely a lot getting rammed.
How much did Warp Pace lost? Like 30k?
30k off of that and the.
He also has the worst
So
supply.
lost 25k, 10k from supply line, I think, and 5k from
Can
Hawk.
we just double check just to make sure that he really didn't get the Paradise console? Just, I'm pretty sure he didn't get it, but
I think I lost the Hawk, was it?
he must have lost the Hawk somewhere.
He could have won it as well, even with the bad
Yeah.
supply line.
Yeah, that NPC is not on the console.
Compared to match 1, it was much slower.
Yeah, they didn't get nearly as far with 10 minutes left, but they like sped through the last turn.
Like their openers. Let's start with their openers. It was a very weird start.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Went
were
to the
different.
I mean, you can tell Yellowfin in his practice runs had so much loading circle that he was like, alright, I'm just gonna planning mode, I'm gonna end turn with 6 AP left, I'm just gonna get through this as fast as I can.
19 AP worth of planning mode.
Yellowfin only started clearing the bottom right, and then just ending turn whenever he's done.
Mhm.
And also the planning mode strats, man.
There was much more planning mode than I expected.
His preparation for all that like map control and like pretty much you can tell he like planned out most of his turns like all the way through.
There was one time he used planning mode with one extra move and then just canceled planning mode and then ended turn.
I mean,
That
you
was
can.
hilarious.
There were some points where you could see World Peace actually spending like 5-10 seconds planning out what his next move would be. And I mean, I'm not saying he would have remembered to do it, but like if he had an extra 20 seconds, he would have been able to, fix the Paradise.
Yeah, but world peace kiting, can we like
Yeah, that
Next
World Peace
war?
height
Excuse
on
me?
Yeah,
that stack fight was so good.
that was
Yes,
Using
sir.
the box.
he must have been panicking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean just
If
the
you probably had
compressor is
ice in his
kiting.
face there, that was like perfectly played.
It's like one of the best kitings I've seen.
Honestly, I think there's two mistakes that cost the World Peace there. One would be the console, two would be the -5k that came out of nowhere.
Yep.
Definitely.
And the supply line.
Because
gone.
World Peace has the faster fights, better, less meme teams, I guess. Despite resetting twice, he still was on a very good spot.
Yeah.
Perhaps if he didn't actually reset, he might have been at the same pace as last match, because last match there was only one reset.
I think
Actually, no. Yeah, it's only one reset for Hoshi, 3 resets for Ciari. Although Ciari still finished the entire match.
I think world peace was like almost there. If any of the things that didn't go in his way like worked better for him, he would have won that. That was so close.
The time was just unlucky.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was unfortunate.
Can we show the
Yeah.
upcoming bracket?
And with that, everything's over. The knockout stage is over. We have the classic Ian versus CN again.
Yeah.
Yep. Ian versus Ian, Hoshikuzu versus Cosmic, and on the other side we got the same thing, Hoshiomi versus Yellowfin.
Yep.
Well, there's two ways this can play out. Well, there's three ways. Either after this we get another CN versus EN grand final, we get a EN versus EN grand final, or the Hoshi match part 2.
Oh no, please no.
The real Hoshi.
The commentary. Oh no, it's so hard to pronounce them.
It's true.
Gonna stick to Hoshi A and Hoshi B.
But yeah, I look
What do you-
forward to it.
What do you
Very
guys
looking
think
forward to it.
rankings of who's most likely to win are right now?
There's a lot of factors for semifinals. The rules are very, very different from knockouts.
Yep.
Plus, all the players will have an entire week to prepare, so they're going to look at all the previous matches and come up with new strats and adapt to
Time.
more echelons, different rules, all that stuff.
We can
2
take a
weeks.
peek on the rules if you want.
Yeah, so for semis onward, right? We do have Parachute Vary available. We do have players create one random echelon for their opponent. And they are also allowed to have special rules. Special rules being 4 stars, using a 4-star dog gives you an extra minute, 3-star dog giving you extra 2 minutes, and a 2-star dog giving you extra 3 minutes. And also from semifinals onward, it will be a 6 combat echelon and 2 dummy, and I think it'll be all 4 HOCs.
Yeah. There's no HOC limit for semifinals, I
As many
believe.
as you can. Yep.
If I
I mean-
was in the fight. Cosmic, can you give your opponent Dorothy thanks?
Please do.
Please, just for me, please. It's gonna be a very fun match.
Theoretically, if you used all 2-star dolls, you could get more than an extra hour.
Put them in a dummy
But-
echelon, right?
But I don't think you'd be able to win any fights with all 2-star dolls.
No,
The real question is, who's gonna be using the unmodded M14 with the mod spec?
True.
and with that,
But
let's,
yeah,
with that, let's close out today's esports stream. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Any closing words from you casters?
Today's match is really, my heart, man. That was so good, especially match 2. The semifinals with these 4 players are going to be insane. All of them are so damn good at this event.
they're all very respectable, man. They really
Very.
spent a lot of time.
Very looking forward to it.
Also, to everyone competing and hasn't slept, please sleep. Have a good
Yeah.
night rest. You deserve it.
Well,
Yeah.
before we say goodbye to all of you, don't forget, right around this time, there's going to be a CN dev stream for their CN event. So please go check that out after the stream. Unless you haven't slept in over 12 hours, then please sleep.
Yeah, the dev stream right now is not that important. The important dev stream comes up in about 5 hours 20 minutes. That one will be the regular 5th anniversary dev stream. And with that, thank you so much for watching, everyone. So yes, thank you to all the competitors. GG to everyone. Good game. You guys did an outstanding job. And yes, thank you to all our viewers, especially the Korean side. Thank you to the Korean caster as well. He did a fantastic job as always. And with that, we'll see you guys on the 7th at 8 p.m. Pacific for our next semifinal match. Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.
See ya.
Vote A.